very light, no? Recording. So I want this to be very interactive. I want to be able to help you address all your questions and concerns. And again, to be able to introduce no, kung paano tayo makakatulong sa inyo. So okay lang ba? I can start sharing na my screen. Easy and Ai, okay na?
Yes, Coach.
All right. I'll do that now. Please tell me when you can already see my screen.
Yes, clearly.
Okay. Ayusin ko lang ang chat para makita ko kung may mga chat questions kayo. Okay. Nakaset na yung chat and nakaset na yung presentation. Okay, so today guys, very excited, no? So ang pag-uusapan natin today is really how to be able to achieve business success through digital banking solutions. Kasi alam ko marami talaga dyan na mga businessmen that when they're starting out, medyo nakakatakot talaga. And, you know, going all digital and going something that is not usually common to us is medyo nakakatakot lalo ng pagnegosyo, di ba? We want to be able to minimize risk. So, that's why we're going to talk about that today. And alam ko marami sa inyo may questions. So ito gagawin natin guys kasi alam ko iba nahihiya pag may mga tanong, no? So gagamit tayo nitong platform na ang pangalan is slido.com. Madali lang siya. So take your phone, i-scan nyo lang yung QR code or if in your laptop, go to the website slido.com tapos i-enter nyo yung event code na NextPayBorzo, #NextPayBorzo. And then pwede ka na mag-type doon ng questions. Tapos pwedeng anonymous. Or kung mas maganda doon, kung may questions na gusto mo nang tanungin, na nakita mo na may nagtanong na, pwede mo lang siya i-upvote. So pag in-upvote mo, alam natin na importante yung question na yun. So yun yung mga una natin na itatanong. Okay? So throughout the presentation, I hope you remember, slido.com, or you can take the photo of the QR code now so you can already post your questions and we can address them at the end of the webinar. All right? So, magsimula na tayo, no? And I guess unahin na natin pag-usapan yung mga alam natin na problems as a business owner, 'di ba? Alam ko marami dito na now, currently, today, when you're running your business, napakahirap when you're having to track all of the payments na kinokollect nyo sa mga customer nyo, 'di ba? And as much as you try to want to become digital also, ang nangyayari is, nagda-download ka ng mga several apps or platforms as gumagawa ka ng mga accounts sa hiwalay-hiwalay na website para lang ma-manage yung business mo. And hindi lang yun, kung gusto mo naman makatipid, ang minsan mag-open ka ng several bank accounts, di ba? Para hindi ka na mag-bank-to-bank transfer kasi may mga fees yun. So gusto mo makatipid sa fees. So these are just some of the problems na na-experience natin as business owners. And this is specifically to business owners, pero kung iisipin mo, dahil unfortunately, you know, in the Philippines, marami talagang bigger problems that really hinder our business growth. Nako, I'm sure marami dito na nagsayang ng oras na mapumila lang sa bangko, 'di ba? During paydays or pag may kailangan bayaran or even when you're trying to open up a bank account, 'di ba? Kasi when you're trying to open up a bank account, kailangan mo pumunta, ang daming requirements, tapos kailangan mo i-fill out in paper. Ang daming bangko na hindi pa rin sila gumagawa ng online sign up, so kailangan mo pa pirmahan yung mga papel tapos isa-submit mo siya face to face, no? And then unfortunately, kailangan mo gumamit ng mga cheque, kailangan mo tumanggap ng cash, kailangan mo mag-submit ng mga papeles na actual paper in a country where we are one of the top 3 in terms of the worst traffic in the world. Can you imagine that? So talagang masasayangan lang talaga tayo ng oras sa pag-traffic tapos pipila ka pa sa bangko. And you know, because of all of these other problems, sometimes we end up with using tools na hindi naman talaga swak, and at the same time kailangan natin mag-accounting ng manual. So again, unfortunately, these are all of the challenges on top of being able to run and grow your business, 'di ba? Pagpapatakbo pa lang 'to ng negosyo. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala, you know, we're here to talk about them in a very specific way, especially when it comes to finances, where eventually we want to address the tons and tons of paperwork and the daily maintaining balances. Alam niyo, maraming negosyante ang hindi nakaka-afford ng corporate banking account. Alam niyo ba na minsan may mga bangko na nakita namin na ang ADB na required para magkaroon ng corporate banking account is somewhere around close to $5,000 to $15,000. Can you imagine? That's more than 5 times na annual na kita ng isang ng isang SME and gusto nila na may ganong klase kang pera sa bangko pang araw-araw na hindi mo ginagalaw kasi ADB, average daily balance. So, kung gugustuhin mo man magkaroon ng corporate banking account, talagang mahirap, hindi siya talaga accessible. Mahirap na for a small or growing business to be able to afford that kind of money. And you know what? we are we end up being able we end up having to be forced to use manual and time consuming processes, which takes our focus away from actually building and growing and scaling our business. So yun yung mga things na ano no na nakikita natin. In fact, share namin, may kilala kami mga negosyo na ito yung nangyari. So may kilala kami isang negosyo na ang ginawa niya is nagtayo siya ng parang rider platform. Pero ang ginawa niya para for sa mga negosyante, hindi siya per transaction. Kunyari marami kang benta sa isang araw, pwede mong i-rent yung rider ng isang buong isang buong araw, isang buong linggo. So hindi mo na kailangan gawin per customer. Ito pwedeng kung ano yung customers na de-deliverin mo bukas, ibobook mo na lahat. Now, this person, itong negosyante na to, itong entrepreneur na to, had about 70 riders at the time. And ang ginagamit niya is, hindi wag natin sabihin yung brand, gumagamit siya ng e-wallet. Gumagamit siya ng e-wallet para magpasweldo doon sa mga riders saka magbigay ng commission. Alam niyo ba na nasasayang siguro mga isa hanggang 2 araw kasi yun lang ginagawa niya. Papadala lang siya ng sweldo and since e-wallet, isa-isa niya pinapadala. So 70 transfers ang ginagawa niya via the e-wallet. And then yung commissions pa, no? So talagang sayang sa oras na pwede mong gamitin para isipin yung strategy, palaguin yung negosyo mo. Yung isa pang nakita natin na business is e-commerce business siya. And then ang gusto niyang gawin is mag-collect ng payments digitally kasi ayaw niya na of course na mangolekta ng cash, di ba? So hirap na hirap siya kasi ang ginagawa niya is kukontak-kontak ka sa social media, tatanong niya, di ba, yung bank transfer. In fact, yung sa mga nag-online business, yung mga nagbibenta through Instagram o kung meron ka man Shopify o even sa Lazada or Shopee, I'm sure sanay na kayo na nakakatanggap ng mga ganitong klaseng mga messages, di ba? Na hindi lang isa pero siguro mga 10 or 20 yung kausap mo na parang sis, napadala mo na ba yung napadala mo na yung screenshot, na deposit na ba? O mali yung number, ito yung number ng GCash ko, 'di ba? So these are all very very they're difficult problems but they can actually be solved in a very simple way, no? And yun yung gusto namin i-share sa inyo today na paano kung magagawa mo, masosolve mo lahat ng mga problems ito all in one platform. Okay? Magagawa natin yan, huwag kayong mag-alala. And that's why gusto namin sa inyo pakilala ang NextPay. Kasi dito sa NextPay, what we really want to do is to be able to help small and growing businesses be able to send invoices to your customers, to be able to collect your payments, makapagpagawa ka rin ng payroll. You can send your payroll and you can pay pa your bills. No? You can pay your vendors and suppliers. Lahat yan magagawa mo in one platform. At the same time, mamamanage mo pa yung cash. And alam natin na sa isang negosyo, cash flow is really very, very important, especially in a small and growing business because lumalaki pa lang ang cash flow natin, di ba? So, we like to say that in NextPay, ang ginagawa namin is what we do is we bring the power of big banking into the hands of growing businesses. And of course, as mentioned earlier, these are the businesses that unfortunately cannot afford or it's not accessible to these kinds of customers. Okay? Para lang, alam ko marami na tayo ng pag-usapan, pero simplihan lang natin. Okay? Pagdating sa NextPay, think of us in 3 pillars, meaning 3 ang core competencies na pwede namin gawin para sa inyong negosyo. Number 1, pwede kami mag-collect ng payments for you guys. Number 2, we can help your company send money, be it to your employees, to your suppliers, vendors, or any partners. And lastly, we are able to help you manage your cash flow properly. Meaning, malalaman mo yung perang pumapasok, malalaman mo yung perang lumalabas, matatrack mo lahat ng account mo. Hindi mo na kailangan i-search sa Messenger o sa Viber o sa WhatsApp kung nagbayad na ba si Suki, di ba? Leto lahat, kita mo lahat sa isang platform. And wag kayong mag-alala. Your money is safe with us. Why? Because we are regulated by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. We are an official payment service provider under them. So binabantayan po kami ng BSP. And at the same time, meron po kaming banking partner na si Union Bank. Siya po ang nagmamanage at naghahawak ng lahat ng pera na nasa NextPay. So kayo po, pag yung pera nyo, nakolekta nyo, Alam niyo po na nasa Union Bank siya at kami po ang nagmamanage ng pera sa Union Bank para sa inyo. So you have nothing to worry about, very secure in the sense that both the BSP and Union Bank have very, very high security standards that they put on to us to be able to serve you properly. Okay? So isa-isahin na natin kung paano kami makakatulong sa inyo guys, 'di ba? So sinabi natin na ito yung tatlong core competencies. Unahin na natin yung collect ng money. So pag nag-collect ng money, ang ginagawa namin dito, isa sa mga ginagawa namin dito na nakatulong talaga is invoice. So I'm sure meron pa diyan na nagpapadala ng invoice na papel talaga na pinapag-grab nyo, pinapalala-move nyo, no? And very ano siya, 'di ba? If you think about it, it's a very archaic process. Nagagawa ka ng invoice ng papel, papadala mo, tapos babayaran nila, tapos papadala nila ulit, di ba? Sa amin, pwede ka magpadala ng digital invoice sa kung sino man gusto mong kailangan padalhan. Nandun na yung company details mo, nandun na yung transaction details, and ang pinaka-importante, sana makita nyo, no? Pinapakita ko dito sa mouse ko. May kita nyo may button dito, tsaka dito na nakasulat, Pay Now. So dati, papadala ka ng invoice, tapos wala na, antay ka na lang na magbayad siya, di ba? Dito, pwede na sila mag-pay now right there and then. So wala silang excuse na hindi sila makabayad agad. And pag clinic nila yung pay now na yan, meron silang options to pay your invoice through e-wallets, any bank or any bank account, or they can even do it digitally. They can do it right away in one platform, no? So is credit card pa, we can also use credit card. So yung mga tao na or mga mga business owners na hindi nakaka-accept ng credit card, through NextPay makakatanggap na kayo ng payments via credit card. So, alam niyo ba na itong Pay Now button na to, tsaka yung isa pang feature na ikukwento ko sa inyo ngayon, kasi 'di ba minsan nagpapadala tayo ng invoice tapos nakakalimutan ng ano natin, ng customer natin. So, kailangan natin magpaalala. Eh 'di ba medyo, Pilipinas, Filipino tayo, we're very respectful. Nakakahiya na nangungulit tayo sa mga customers natin. So, huwag kayong mag-alala. Kami na ang mangungulit para sa inyo. So, dito sa NextPay, pag nagpadala ka ng digital invoice, remind namin yung mga customer nyo na hindi pa sila nagbabayad. And because of this functionality, itong auto reminders namin, tsaka itong pay now button namin, we have improved collections for our customers by about 60% at least. So imagine niyo talagang kasi kami ang ano namin talaga, ang sadya namin talaga is makatulong sa inyo na lumago ang negosyo nyo, and of course being able to collect money very quickly and very easily and efficiently is something na talagang makakatulong, 'di ba? So that is one way that we are doing this, no, for your customers. Now, not only that, meron pa kaming payment link. So kunyari hindi mo naman kailangan magpadala ng digital invoice kasi pag invoice kailangan kilala mo yung papadalan mo, 'di ba? Bibigyan mo yung full name, yung business address, ganyan. Pero paano pag yung negosyo mo yung nagbebenta ka ng mga fast moving goods, kunyari mga nagbebenta ka ng cupcake o nagbebenta ka ng damit sa Instagram, mabilis yung transactions, hindi mo naman kailangan kilalanin kung sino yung customer mo, pwede ka magpadala ng payment link. And ito madali lang. So may link na kami binibigay sa inyo, pwede mong gamitin. And pwede mong gamitin yung link na yon to be able to send. Pwede mo padala through Viber, WhatsApp, or Instagram do sa messaging para diretso maano mo na, no? Ma-click mo na yung link na yon, tapos pwede ka na magbayad agad. So that is very, very easy. So hindi mo na kailangan hingiin yung account na, hindi mo na bigay account number mo, yung full name mo, makakalimutan nila o kaya magkakamali sila sa pag-type, 'di ba? So ito, link na agad yan. Pagka-click na, magbabayad na sila agad. Again, they're able to pay through credit card, any e-wallet, and they could also pay through bank transfer. So mabilis na mabilis lang. And papadalain pa natin. Kung ayaw mo magpadala ng payment link or hindi nila maintindihan yung payment link, simple lang. Bibigyan ka namin ng QR code. So yung QR code, ayan, isa-scan na lang ng customer mo. At again, pwede na sila magbayad. Ito papakita ko. So pwede ka magbayad through GCash, through Union Bank, Paymaya, BPI, GrabPay, or Visa Mastercard via credit card, no? And ang maganda pa dito, pwede mo i-print. So kung meron kang nasa Tiangge ka or nasa may stall ka, pwede mo siyang i-print tapos pwede mo siya ilagay doon. Tapos pwede nang gamitin 'to ng mga customers mo na on-site or face-to-face, no? And ang maganda dito, na I'm sure nakita niyo na yung mga ibang restaurant o store, 'di ba? Napakadaming QR code na nakakalat dun sa harap, 'di ba? May Maya, may GCash, may GrabPay, Alipay, ShopeePay, WePay, ang dami. So ang dami nakakalat doon. Ang maganda sa pag gumamit ka ng NextPay QR code, ang tawag namin, one QR code to rule them all. Kasi isang QR code, ma-access mo na lahat yan. So hindi na kailangan makalat yung iyong storefront. No? So again, our job is to try to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to collect payments from your customers in a digital way so that it's good for you, it's good for them. So yan ang ginagawa namin no, when it comes to collecting of money. Ngayon, papasok lang yun, di ba? Pero of course, as a business, meron ka rin mga palabas na pera. And usually, pag nagpapalabas ka ng pera, it's usually to pay your employees or to pay your suppliers, partners, di ba? Or vendors. So, ang isang problema pag ginagawa natin yun, usually those transactions, di ba usually ginagawa natin yun in batches? Kasi kunyari, pag nagpadala tayo ng sweldo sa empleyado every 15-30 o kaya once a month, maramihan. And ang hirap pag ginagawa mo yan pa isa-isa kasi yun nga yung nakakasayang ng oras. So sa NextPay, pinapadali namin yung buhay ninyo, ginagawa namin siya as batch payments. So batch transaction. So kailangan mo lang mag-upload ng file na nandun na lahat ng pangalan ng lahat ng empleyado mo at magkano yung sweldo nila. Automatic, kami na magpapadala sa kanila. And more importantly, hindi kailangan naka-register sa iisang bank account lang. Dahil sa power ng NextPay, pwede ka magpadala ng sweldo sa 20 na empleyado na posibleng 20 yung iba-ibang bangko nila. So kunyari yung isang empleyado mo may account sa BDO, yung isa may account sa BPI, yung isa wala siyang bank account, meron siyang GCash, yung isa Maya lang. Kahit ano pa yung ginagamit nila para sa pera nila, pwedeng ipadala mo na diretso doon. So hindi mo na kailangan mag-file ng, hindi mo na kailangan kumuha ng corporate banking account or business banking account para sa sariling negosyo mo tsaka empleyado mo. And at the same time, I just want to remind everyone na yung mga empleyado mo, they can use their existing accounts. So again, hindi to kailangan bagong account, existing accounts. Pati yung mga supplier and vendor nyo, kung ano yung mga existing accounts nila. And again, dun lang sa, papaalala ko lang, even in the collect payments kanina, yung mga gamit ng payment link at paggamit ng QR code, hindi kailangan na NextPay user ang tatanggap ng payment link o ng QR code ha. Pwede sila magbayad right away kahit na hindi sila NextPay user. And same thing dito sa disbursed money. So again, we want to be able to make it as easy as possible for you guys as business owners and entrepreneurs to run your business faster so that you can focus on growing and scaling your business. So being able to send batch payments to your vendors, your employees, or to pay your bills to other institutions, magagawa mo lahat yan in sending money through NextPay. Lastly, ang dami kong kino-coach ng mga entrepreneurs, no? And pag tinatanong ko, kamusta yung cash flow mo? O kamusta yung pera mo? Kumikita ka ba? Ang lagi nila sinasabi, siguro, hindi ako siguro. But it's hard. As a business owner, you have to know. Mas malaki ba yung kinikita mo sa ginagastos mo, di ba? That's a very simple concept in terms of cash flow. Ang isa pang problema ng mga business owners na nakikita ko is, feeling nila, pag basta mas malaki yung benta nila sa gastos nila, kumikita na sila. But in reality, it's also possible na dahil delayed na pumapasok yung mga bayad, wala silang cash, as in cash talaga na pambayad ng sweldo, pambayad ng customers kasi nakatenga pa, 'di ba? Nakaipit pa, i-collect pa rin siya, accounts receivable pa rin siya. So, what we do here at NextPay's, we help you, we give you the data para alam mo talaga how much cash do you have on hand na magagamit mo to be able to send out for your employee salaries, to be able to send out to your vendors and suppliers. So, that is something that we can take away from your head. You can have it all in one dashboard. Nandiyan na lahat. Ang isa pa, ang hirap pa minsan alahanin, di ba? Pag marami tayong customers, mga suki, marami tayong mga suppliers, vendors, and minsan pabago-bago yung mga empleyado natin. So nakakalimutan natin yung mga pangalan, yung mga account nila. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Sa NextPay, lahat yan nakasave under different directories. No? Makikita mo yung directory ng mga customer mo, directory ng mga empleyado mo, mga supplier and vendor. So it's all there, easy to access. Ang gagawin mo na lang pag magpapadala ka ng pera, click mo na lang, di mo na kailangan nilagay yung bank account, yung full name, nandun na, nakasave na. Once mo lang gawin, nakasave na siya, pwede mo na gamitin anytime in the future. Okay, so that again is our way to be able for you to help manage your business so that you can focus on growing and scaling it. So, bakit NextPay? I mean, I'm sure marami kayo naririnig ng ibang digital tools. And of course, ito, nasasabi ko na sa inyo kung ano yung mga benefits. Pero just to really solidify the point as to how we are really focused in terms of helping you and your business, dito sa NextPay, napakadali lang setup. I promise you guys, punta kayo sa website ngayon, 5 minutes, may account ka na magagamit mo na agad. Of course, kung gusto mong taasan yung iyong mga limits, kailangan mo mag-additional na requirements. Pero at the start, kunyari gusto mo na mag-sign up, kaya mong gawin yan in 5 minutes and kaya mo na tingnan yung dashboard, kaya mo na mag-transaction, no? Kaya mo na mag-test transaction. Tapos, like sinabi namin, gusto namin makatulong sa small and growing businesses, which is why sa NextPay, ang fees namin are very affordable. Wala kaming subscription, wala kaming average daily balance requirement. Ang aming payment or ang fees is a pay-per-use. So kung ginagamit mo lang yung aming platform, saka ka lang nagbabayad per transaction. And para hindi ka na mahirapan na mag-download at mag-register sa ibang mga website o sa ibang mga apps, lahat to magagawa mo lang sa isang dashboard. Pagka-login mo, nandun na lahat. Magagawa mo na lahat, kita mo na lahat ng information na kailangan mo makita. And of course, dahil gusto namin talagang padaliin ang buhay nyo, we want to make it as digital as possible, which is why the whole NextPay solution is we really try to make it as digital as possible for you and for your customers and your partners. Okay? And wag ka may alala, hindi kayo nag-iisa. You are one of the 3,000 plus registered companies on our platform today. Some of these brands siguro kilala nyo, iba dito medyo malalaki na. Bizu, syempre malaki na yan. NextPay, malaki na rin yan. Pero ginagamit pa rin nila yung platform namin. No? So I guess it's a testament na hindi lang small and growing businesses, pero even larger businesses are actually happy in using our platform. Yung iba dito medyo nagsa-start pa lang, mga maliliit na companies pa lang. So again, all of these are happy customers. And I can proudly tell you guys that yung mga customer namin, after 3 months of using the product, 90% retention, meaning 90% of our customers stay with us. Hindi sila umaalis dahil happy na sila sa amin platform, hindi na sila lumilipat o naghahanap ng iba pang platform, no? So yun lang, gusto ko lang namin share sa inyo na talagang we are very focused on really helping our customers and making them happy. And I guess we're successful kasi hindi sila umaalis. So masaya sila with staying with us, no? Just a few other stories, no, for some of our customers para na makita nyo kung paano nila ginagamit yung NextPay. So nagkaroon kami ng isang customer, si Inspire Solutions. So ang ginagawa nila is meron silang mga nakikita nyo parang live selling, no? At I'm sure kung nagla-live selling kayo, nakikita nyo na ang isang problema is talagang pag-collecta ng payment, di ba? Mabilisan yung mine pero mahirap yung collect na actual na bayad. So tinulungan namin sila. Binigyan namin sila ng account so meron silang QR code, meron silang payment link na pinapadala nila sa mga nanalo na customers dun sa live selling. And ayan, nakapag-collect sila easier. So na-streamline namin yung payment collection nila. Ngayon, on time na yung payments nila, hindi na kailangan mag-antay. So hindi tulog yung pera, no? So yung cash flow nila is much faster. And because na-increase na namin yung collection rate nila, so they're very, very happy with us. And all of their sellers on their platform are also happy with us. Next, pag-usapan naman natin si KinderCare. Si KinderCare, ang negosyo niya, trabaho niya is nagdi-distribute sila ng mga baby goods and equipment, yung mga for either for babies themselves, like I think mga diapers, lotions, and all that, or also for the mothers, no, new mothers. Now, ang style ng negosyo nila is meron silang mga promodizers. Yung promodizers na yun are scattered all over the different stores and mga department stores sa buong Pilipinas. So nung nagsimula sila with NextPay, 200 pa lang yung promodizers nila. Pero dahil kalat na kalat sa buong Pilipinas, iba-ibang bangko, iba-ibang amount, tapos hindi lang yun, ang bilis ng ikot ng tao kasi promodizers, usually mabilis yung ikot niya. Minsan 2 weeks lang yung tao bago siya mampalitan. Hirap na hirap sila sa pagbayad ng sweldo tsaka commission. In fact, it took them almost, I think, 1.5 weeks para i-process yung payment. Tapos by the time na matapos sila ng payment, kailangan nila ulitin na ulit for the next payment kasi panibagong every 2 weeks sila nagbabayad. So talagang hirap na hirap sila, no, in being able to do this. Hindi sila makagrow. Pero nung ginamit nila yung NextPay, yung ginagawa nila that took 1.5 weeks, nagagawa na nila ng 1-2 araw max. And because of that, nakapag-expand sila. Right now, they have more than 600 plus. So nag-3x yung promodizers nila. So talagang lumago at lumaki ang kanilang negosyo. No? At happy kami sa NextPay na natulungan namin sila to be able to do that. So 2 to 3 days na lang pala, 2 to 3 days na lang, or less than a day, para gawin yung mga disbursement nila all over the country. So ito naman si Toshi, no, he's very happy with their platform also. So si Toshi kasi ang ginawa niya, his business is lab at home. But I think at lab at home is makakagawa ka ng mga lab tests sa bahay. So importante nito nung nag-lockdown. So not only yung mga COVID test, pero even yung mga standard lang na blood test o kaya urine test na kailangan mo gawin sa ospital o doktor na hindi mo nagagawa dahil lockdown, ginagawa nila home service. Pero nung ginagawa nila home service, hirap na hirap sila kasi minsan wala pa lang cash yung customer. O kaya minsan wala pa lang walang yung credit card pala, gusto gumamit ng credit card, wala man lang silang access, no? So, collections and payments and even pag nagbayad ng cash dun sa technician, collecting that for Toshi as a business, collecting that from the technician was also very difficult, no? So again, a lot of these problems because of cash payments and lack of other options. So happy siya kasi nung gumamit na siya ng NextPay, lahat ng customer niya nagbabayad na digitally, hindi na kailangan problemahin ng mga nurse or technician na lumalabas. Siya rin, hindi niya kailangan problemahin kasi pumapasok na diretso sa dashboard account niya na ma-manage niya na, alam niya na kung magkano yung kokolektahin, magkano yung papasok, magkano yung kulang pa. So again, very happy he was able to issue invoices in a matter of clicks. Tapos not only that, collect payments as well. Ngayon, naalala niyo yung kanina, yung kunento ko, yung may negosyo siya ng mga 70 riders. Tapos isa-isa niyang tinatransact. Siya yun, ito yun. So si Audrey to. And she's very good entrepreneur. In fact, she's also one of the entrepreneurs of Bizu. So nung ginawa niya yung business na yun, siya mismo yung nagpapadala ng 70 transactions via yung e-wallet, no? And hirap na hirap siya. So nung nalaman niya about NextPay's, nag-join siya. Ngayon nagagawa niya na, hindi niya kailangang hingiin kasi dati pinapa-open niya ng bank account yung mga riders na hindi naman marunong or ayaw nila mag-open ng bank account. So ngayon hindi nila kailangan. Pwede na sila gumamit ng any e-wallet o kung may existing account na sila, yun na yun. So, tapos dahil weekly ang payout ni Audrey, mas napadali talaga yung buhay niya on a regular basis, no, operationally. So, nakaka-focus na siya talaga on really growing the business and scaling the business. Ito naman, this is another fellow entrepreneur, si Steph. And si Steph, very funny yung story niya, no. Dati, kailangan niya magpadala ng tao galing sa Cavite para pumunta ng Manila para mag-cash ng check, tapos iikot siya sa buong Manila para magbayad-bayad ng mga customer tsaka magpadala ng mga sweldo ng iba. Tapos babalik siya ng Cavite, hopefully before the end of the day, para yung naiwan na cash, yun yung ibabayad pa sa sweldo dun sa mga tao sa office. So napaka-hassle, napaka-kawawa nung pumupunta, no? And talagang hirap na hirap sila. So with NextPay, nagagawa na nila lahat in like 30 minutes, less than an hour. So happy sila. Hindi na nila kailangan magbayad ng transportation at oras, no, para papunta yung mga tao sa bangko pa. So again, another very very happy and satisfied customer. And I have very good news because not only that, kayo rin, you can be one of our happy customers. And the way to be able to do that is to quickly just take a photo of this QR code. And kung gagawin niyo to today, and because you are a partner of Borzo, we want to be able to give you free 3 months of disbursements. Very happy to do that for our partner Borzo and of course for you guys. So kung pwede kayong mag-click ng link na to, itong nxpy.io/Borzo, or if you have your phone nearby, you can take a photo of the QR code and visit the URL, and automatically malalagay po yung ating promo code. And mabibigyan na po kayo na pag nag-sign up na po kayo at na-verify nyo na po, makakakuha po kayo ng 3 months na free disbursement. Okay? So I will give maybe another 20 seconds para makapag-sign up kayo. Again, if you have any other questions, we have the whole team is here to be able to answer your questions. Although again, yung sinabi ko kanina, meron tayong Slido. And when I say team, by the way, we have a very dedicated team that provides the best quality of customer service. I'm very proud of our team and their response to our customers. Again, this is a testament that you can talk to our customers. They're also very, very happy with us. And I hope that you join them in being one of the happy customers in NextPay, a company that was made by Filipinos, by Filipinos, for Filipino businesses. So again, papaalala ko lang guys dun sa kanina, kung meron kayong questions, hopefully na padala nyo dun sa ating Slido. Ito, lalagay ko na, titingnan natin kung may questions tayo. Yun. Meron na, iba. So, dun sa mga hindi pa nag-a-ask, you can take a photo of this QR code again or go to slido.com, event code NextPay Borzo. Ayan, nakita nyo yung thumbs up. Ibig sabihin yan, may nag-upvote. And kung nag-upvote, ibig sabihin, importante yung question na yun. No? So far, ito pa rin ang dalawang questions. So, may bayad ba ang NextPay? Short answer is yes. May bayad po, pero very affordable. Lahat po ng services na gagamitin nyo in terms of these financing companies, usually may bayad po sila. Pero sa bangko, mahal na mahal po. Sorry, unfortunately, no, it's really not very accessible. It's quite expensive. So we try to make it as affordable for businesses as much as possible. To be able to disburse money sa NextPay, we only charge a minimal transaction fee of 5 pesos for every 50,000 peso transaction. Ano ibig sabihin po nun? Kung magpapadala ka ng pera na 20,000, ang fee lang po nun is 5 pesos. Kung magpapadala ka ng transaction na 60,000, ang fee nun is dalawang 5 pesos or 10 pesos dahil isang 50 tsaka isang 10. So limited po tayo ng kasi we are also using InstaPay and so it's a per 50,000 peso transaction. Tingnan lang natin kasi may mga nag-chat. Okay. So, punta tayo sa na second check na. So, okay ba? I hope na-answer ko yung question na yun. Oh, sorry. For the collection of payments. For the collection of payments, medyo mas complicated ng konti kasi depende sa ginagamit ng customer mo magbayad. Iba po ang fee. So, pag credit card po iba, pag bank transfer po iba, and pag e-wallet po iba. Can I have the... Yes, thank you very much. Renz, andyan po, we have a very, very easy to understand pricing page. Makikita nyo na po na ayoko po kasi sabihin lahat kasi baka ma-confuse po kayo. You can just go to this link. So you can go to nextpay.world/pricing. Easy to see po na kung magkano po ang fee pag credit card, magkano po ang fee pag e-wallet, and magkano po ang fee pag bank transfer. Pero ang mapapromise ko po sa inyo is we are one of the most affordable in the country today. Sigurado po ako dyan. Chinek na po namin yan. And as much as possible, we continue to try to make it as affordable for our customers. So any continuous improvements or partnerships that we do to be able to help make it cheaper, gagawin po namin yan for you even in the future. So click ko na to. Kailangan bang may NextPay account? Ang papadalhan ko ng pera? Hindi po. Yan ang po maganda. Hindi mo kailangan, ang kailangan lang po natin is paano mo ipapadala dun sa papagdadalhan nyo? Papadala mo ba through Sorry, excuse me. So kung kailangan nyo po padala through e-wallet or kailangan nyo po padala through bank account, kailangan nyo lang po yung details, ipasok nyo lang po sa dashboard nyo and pwede nyo na padala. Hindi po siya kailangan NextPay user. Kahit po yung mga collection natin, yung mga QR code or payment links, hindi rin po sila kailangan NextPay user. So don't worry po. Very open ang aming platform, very inclusive, no? So anyone can use it to be able to receive money or you can collect money from everyone. Naku, daming question. May bayad ba ang NextPay? Nasagot ko naman. May bayad pero cheap lang guys, mura lang. Kasyang-kasya, kayang-kaya nyo yan sa inyong negosyo. May customer support ba kayo? Hindi po. Malupit po ang customer support namin. Mapapromise ko po sa inyo, 5 stars. So we have very, very good customer support agents, our account managers, and our business development specialists, and the team are very much committed to be able to give you the best experience possible. So you can, there's many ways to access it, but I would really suggest, meron kaming live chat sa platform, sa website. Yun po, maganda po gamitin yun kasi pag ginamit niyo yun, napupunta yun po sa team, hindi lang sa isang tao. No? So maraming pwedeng sumagot doon and meron din pong mga sasagot doon na talagang alam na alam nila yung produkto na whatever you need to know, masasagot po nila yon. And of course, our customer support, as na-mentioned po ni Renz, is daily 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. including weekends and holidays via chat and email. So, opo, actually, meron kami customer support at malupit po siya. Bangko ba si NextPay? Nako, mahirap sagutin yan. Hindi. So, Kasi legally, to be able to call yourself a bank, as in literal, a bank, kailangan meron kang banking license. Kaya never namin sinasabi that we are a bank. But we always say we provide banking services kasi lahat ng pwede mo gawin sa isang bangko, magagawa mo sa NextPay in terms of business transactions. So tinutulungan namin, and in the future, no, even yung mga plans namin, yung mga future plans namin, lahat na magagawa mo through a corporate banking account, magagawa mo through NextPay. In fact, I think may nagtanong kanina in the chat yung about debit cards, disbursement cards. So I'm guessing disbursement cards means virtual debit cards or credit cards, no? We are actually launching our virtual Visa debit card solution soon. We are running we're actually running the today, the product today, but only closed beta. So meron po kaming a few customers na gumagamit na. I-open po namin to sa lahat, hopefully by end of year. If not early next year. So yan po ang target namin for the virtual Visa debit cards. And just to let you know, ang maganda pa dun sa amin, you can create as many cards as you want. So pwede kang gumawa ng isang virtual card para sa Meralco. Pwede kang gumawa ng isang virtual card para sa Shopify, isa para sa Google, para hindi ka na problema, no, na i-align o i-reconcile yung mga transactions mo. Nandun na lahat. So alam mo na puro Meralco lang to. At kunyari, may marketing person ka. Pwede mo bigay yung isang virtual debit card, tapos pondohan mo na lang. Pondohan mo kunyari ng budget ng 5,000. So alam niya na hanggang 5,000 lang yung gagastusin niya. So again, virtual debit cards is something that we're looking at and is one of the features that you will get with NextPay that I'm not sure, but I don't think all corporate banking providers may or may not give. So to answer again, we are not a bank, but we provide all of the banking services that a small or growing business needs in terms of their business finances. Okay. Para bang GCash yung NextPay? So, siguro ang maganda dito, paliwanag ko na lang yung pinagkaiba or why NextPay is better for your business, no? Kasi like kunyari, yung sinabi ko kanina, alam mo, mahirap. E-wallet na lang. Sabihin natin e-wallet. So yung kanina, di ba, kung gumagamit ka ng e-wallet, kung magpapasweldo ka ng e-wallet gamit ang kung magpapasweldo ka ng empleyado mo na gamit ang e-wallet, mahirap kasi kailangan mong padalhan isa-isa per transaction. And that's why mas maganda sa NextPay kasi meron kaming batch disbursement tapos nakasave na lahat ng empleyado mo doon, nakasave na yung account number nila doon, nakasave na lahat ng nila doon, yung amount ng sweldo nila, 'di ba? Ganun din sa mga suppliers and vendors mo. And kung ang GCash naman ang e-wallet naman also, 'di ba, pag magta-transfer ka, mahirap. Either kailangan same e-wallet platform o kung magta-transfer ka sa iba, may bayad usually, di ba? May transaction fee per sending. And unfortunately, it's quite expensive. So, I can honestly say that you can probably do the same thing, meaning magagawa mo pa rin yung gusto mong gawin in terms of the transaction. Pero kung gusto mong mapadali yung buhay mo para makafocus ka sa pagpalago ng negosyo mo, and at the same time, magawa pa ng iba pang bagay, like to be able to collect payments, to be able to collect credit card payments, to be able to collect payments from any bank, any e-wallet, not only that e-wallet that you're using, then why not, diba? So that is the reason, or that is the advantage of using NextPay over other e-wallets specifically for running your business. Okay? Specifically for running your business. Gaano ka-safe ang platform? Na-mention ko po na regulated po kami ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. We are an OPS service provider. Tapos ang Union Bank po ang aming banking partner. So ang lahat ng pera po na hawak namin ay hawak po ng Union Bank. So alam niyo po na safe po ang inyong pera doon. Kami lang po ang nagmamanage ng money niyo in Union Bank. And we are also partnering pala with other banks na rin po para makatulong din, no? Kasi so we're in the process of working with BDO, and we are in talks with other banks as well. Paano gumawa ng account? Guys, in the team, tulungan natin ang ating mga participants para makapag-register ng account. Madaling-madali lang. I promise you, 5 minutes or less, meron na po kayong account. Punta lang po kayo sa website. Or better yet po, tingnan nyo po yung, pakisend yung ayan. So may link na pinadala si Renz po. Pag ginamit nyo yung link na yan, pag click nyo na yan, meron po kayong promo code na ma-activate na may free 3 months disbursement. So better po na yan po yung gamitin nyo kaysa sa pumunta kayo mismo sa website tapos mag-sign up. Baka hindi po makita yung promo code. So maganda po, i-click nyo na lang po ito para sure tayo na mabigyan po kayo ng 3 months na free disbursements. Can we integrate NextPay to our existing platform? Ilang percent for each transaction ang fee? So yung integrate, kung sino po ang nagtanong nito, I hope you can contact us. So right now po, we are working with other companies through APIs. We are about to launch our disbursement API and we are currently working on our collections API. So ito po yung mga medyo sa mas tech heavy na mga negosyo na gusto mag-integrate ng automatic na integrations in terms of collections and payments. The short answer is we are about to launch these products. We are piloting it with some, again, as in closed beta. Please contact us directly so we can address your concerns and we can start, we can get the ball rolling on the tech integration for the APIs. Yung percent naman for the transaction fees, again, very different po depending on the payment method. I'd love to mention it here, but you can also check po sa NextPay /pricing. Nandun po lahat ng ng prices per channel. So mas madali po makita doon para mas madaling ma-memorize. Okay. Do we have a QR code per client? QR code on our website. Yes. So once po gumawa kayo ng account sa NextPay, you can create different payment links and each of those payment links has its own QR code po. So in fact, kunyari ako po for my coaching business, meron po akong coaching business on the side, meron po ako several na QR code na payment links with QR code na ginagamit depende po sa customer ko. So kunyari meron akong ibang workshop na ginagawa, iba yung QR code or iba yung payment link, and pag sa ibang workshop, ibang talk, ganun din po yung ibang ginagamit ko. So you can really make it as customized as possible. But to answer your question, yes, malalagay mo siya sa website mo, malalagay mo siya sa Instagram account mo, sa Facebook account mo. And it doesn't, to be clear po, it doesn't direct to your NextPay dashboard. It will direct po to a payment facility, no? So ayaw na namin po na kailangan pumunta pa sila sa NextPay. Gusto namin makapagbayad na sila agad sa inyo. So kung meron kang QR code sa website mo or sa Instagram mo, pag scan nila yon, diretso bayad na po agad yon. Hihingi na po agad namin, paano mo gusto magbayad? Credit card ba? Or bank transfer ba? O e-wallet? Tapos pag clinic na lang, sige, anong gusto mo gamitin? Gusto mo ba gumamit ng GCash, Maya, GrabPay, or whatever? Nandun na po lahat. And then automatic, diretso na bawas yun. Tapos papadala na namin po yun sa NextPay dashboard nyo. So hindi na po niya kailangan makita yung NextPay in particular. Makikita lang niya yung NextPay payment gateway, tapos diretso bayad na agad yun po. So I hope na, again, kakaruhin ko lang, kaya ako sinasabi yun, kasi gusto namin mapadali ang buhay ng customers nyo para makapagbayad sila agad, para makolekta kayo agad. All right, next question. What differentiates NextPay from other fintech digital? Naku po, ang daming fintech digital apps, so mahirap pong sagutin niya without knowing what we're comparing it to. But what I can tell you is that the way we do or the way we solve the problems of small and growing businesses is gusto namin end-to-end. Gusto namin kompleto. Gusto namin sa pagkolekta ng pera, sa pag-manage ng pera, hanggang sa pagpadala ng pera, we got you. Diba? Gusto namin, hawak namin lahat yun para hindi mo na problemahin yun. So there are several other digital fintech platforms out there. Sometimes they focus on specific things lang. So specific lang sila sa pagkolekta, yung iba specific lang sila sa pagpadala, yung iba specific lang sila sa paggastos. Kami ginagawa namin lahat end-to-end talaga. So talagang pinapadali namin yung buhay mo as a business owner, no, para talagang focus ka sa pag-build ng business, hindi mo na kailangan problemahin yung finances. So yun ang masasabi ko, isa sa biggest advantages namin, and that's the reason why a lot of our customers love us, where it's very easy, it's all in one platform na agad. Disbursement card, sorry, just to answer that again. Yes, we do. We're already piloting it with an open beta set of customers, but we are going to be launching this to everyone towards the end of the year or in January of next year. Okay, so I think that's it. Wala na ako na ibang questions, no? Check lang natin yung chat, Renz. Na-address ba natin lahat ng questions on the chat? Jar?
Coach, there are some questions here on Zoom.
Oh, sa Q&A? Wait lang, let me open na.
Yes.
Oo nga, no? Nandito nga. Hindi natin nakita yun. Okay, sige, check natin. Issued checks from clients. Okay, sasagutin ko to ng diretsahan as a coach to an entrepreneur. I believe that for your business to succeed and thrive, we really have to move away from checks. And I know mahirap yon kasi mahirap hindiin ng customer na gusto magbayad pero cheque, di ba? Pero kung gusto mo talagang maging future-proof ang iyong negosyo, we really have to help educate and teach our customers to move away from checks. Now, tall order, we're here to help you out. Tutulong kami to give you all of the right information para maturuan mo rin yung mga customers mo na lumipat from checks. But also to address that, we are also trying to figure out a way, kumbaga medyo half manual, half digital, to be able to convert those checks into digital, no? We're still trying to figure that out. We're working with companies like BDO and Union Bank to try and solve that. Pero I guess the movement talaga is to move away from checks, no? Teka lang, mukhang follow up si check question. In the construction industry, issue billing statements, then some clients issue checks for down payments, progress billing. How does billing invoice work with issued checks? So, ang isang pwede natin gawin dito is we can issue invoices, no, na scheduled, na nakaset na. Kumbaga, isa-set na natin sa NextPay dashboard, tapos papadala na lang natin pag ready na for payment. Tapos dahil we have to think deeper, no, in the sense of bakit sila nagbabayad ng cheque, kasi gusto nila malaman na secure na yung pera para sa inyo. Tayo ikaw rin, gusto mo secure din yung pera, di ba? Kung sa NextPay kasi, kung alam natin na may pay now button naman agad, tapos meron tayong invoice reminders, alam naman natin that chances of getting collection are already increased by about 60%. So we at least try to address these concerns of security and confidence in payment. Now, in terms of the check itself, we're really trying to figure out how to work that out. But I truly believe, and this is just my personal opinion as a business coach, and I just want to share it with you guys. Now, hopefully we can help educate also our customers to move away from paper and checks. It's good for everyone, no? It's good for the industry. It's good for us as small businesses. It's good for them as clients. It's good for the financial ecosystem of the Philippines as a whole. So I hope na, I'm sure hindi ko nasagot yung answer mo ng diretsahan, but I hope that you understand that eventually dun tayo papunta. Is NextPay only for online transactions? Paano ang solution for cash on delivery? Oh, so may ginagawa po kami ngayon. So kung kunyari, well, it depends po, no? Kasi kung kunyari rider nyo po, pwede natin ipadala yung yung QR code. Tapos pwede nila i-scan yung QR code, no, kung ang negosyo nyo may sarili kayong rider. So dun sila pwede po magbayad. Pero kung cash on delivery, we really try po to move away talaga from cash and check and paper transactions. Kasi po at the end of the day, madami pong problems po with cash eh. And yun nga yung gusto natin i-avoid, no? Magkakaroon po kayo ng reconciling problems. Diba? Kailangan nyo i-compute kung magkano yung cash na pumasok. Pwedeng mawala yung cash, pwedeng magkaroon ng fraud, pwedeng magkaroon ng he said, she said na sabihin ng rider or collector na ito yung binigay sa akin, sabi ng isa, ito yung binigay ko. So we're really trying to avoid those problems so that as a business owner, you don't focus on those small details and you focus on the big things. No, you focus on really growing the business and being able to scale it. And we remove all of those granular challenges and issues. So I hope we don't necessarily really address those COD transactions. We really try to make it better for you and your customers. So I hope that that's also something that we're able to share with yung customers natin. How many coach, how many transactions ang smallest client ninyo? Naku, wag ka mahiya. So ito ang question dito is, this may give an insight if pwede bang NextPay for our business. Kahit anong business pa, pwede, please. Don't think na pang lang to, pang big businesses. No. Some of our customers use us at least once a month. Some even less, once every 2 months. In fact, we've seen customers who use us once and then after 3 months, gagamit sila ulit. May mga months na gagamit sila 5 times, 10 times, may months na gagamit sila 1 time lang. So you know what? It doesn't matter. As long as you have an account with us, hindi namin kayo overdue or any balances. Wala. We try to make it as easy as possible. So please don't feel that there's any limitation in terms of size or maturity of companies. By the way, we are also allowing NextPay to be used, and we have a lot of users na freelancers or solopreneurs, yung mga single person company. So yung tipong freelancer lang, either virtual assistant or minsan yung mga graphics design. Yan, gumagamit po sila ng NextPay. So kung kaya po nila gamitin yan on their own, tsaka yung transaction volume nila hindi ganun kataas, kaya pong gamitin ng negosyo ninyo for sure. So wag po kayong mag-alala, wag po kayong mahiya. Please, I promise I use NextPay and you can use it too and you'll be very happy. Derek, NextPay accept international money transfer. So I need to try to get more understanding or details here, Derek, no? Kung ano ibig mo sabihin. So ang isang use case kasi ng ginagawa namin is international companies na nagpapasweldo sa Pilipinas, gumagamit sila ng platform namin. So magsa-sign up sila sa NextPay, magpapadala sila ng pera from abroad into the NextPay account, tapos from the NextPay account, sasweldohan nila yung mga empleyado nila sa Pilipinas through any bank wallet or any bank wallet, no? So if that's what you mean, meaning pera galing sa abroad papunta sa NextPay account tapos ipapadala sa mga tao dito, then yes, kaya namin yon. Collecting of payments naman internationally, nagagawa po namin yun through the Visa Mastercard. So kung papadala mo siya ng payment links or QR codes, pwede po nila gamitin yun to collect payments from abroad. Pero kunyari, hindi pa po namin kaya gawin yung bank transfer from an international bank to a Philippine bank ng collection ng payment, no? Hindi pa po namin nagagawa yun. I hope I answered that question. Kung meron po kayong mga details or you need to know more about that question, please contact us po or message anyone in our chat o punta po kayo sa live chat sa website po namin and masasagot po namin yung question nyo with specifics. Just want to check po ano yung SLA para mag-reflect yung fund transfers to the recipient account for InstaPay and PesoNet. Okay. Medyo nagbabago-bago po to, so kakailanganin po ng team. My understanding, team, tama, we are still at every Wednesday for payouts. Is that correct? Correct. Thank you, Jar. So once na-collecta niyo po yung pera galing sa inyong customer po, every Wednesday i-release na po namin yon into your NextPay account and pwede niyo na po i-disburse. Pwede niyo na padala sa mga empleyado niyo, pwede na padala sa sarili niyong bank account. So kung na-receive niyo po ng Tuesday, possible na Wednesday na agad matanggap niyo na. And kung Thursday niyo pinadala, kailangan niyo po antayin yung next Wednesday. Although we're working with our partners to decrease the amount of time para makuha niyo na po yung pera agad. In fact, ang isang ginawa namin, and na-mention po to ni Jar, is tinutulungan po namin kayo kasi alam namin kailangan niyo ng cash flow to be able to run your business properly. So we actually can front the money for you for up to 10,000. 10,000. For up to 10,000 pesos in cash. So kunyari po may payout kayo na 5,000 na kunyari Thursday nyo nakuha. So imbis na antayin nyo po ng next Wednesday, kaya po namin ibigay sa inyo instantly kaagad. Pero hanggang 10,000 lang po. And ito, tulong lang po namin to. Kasi basically hindi pa po namin nakokolekta yung pera eh. So talagang tinutulungan lang po namin yung mga customer namin, negosyante namin. We give access to the cash right away, tas kami na lang nangongolekta pag na-receive na namin yung pera. So again, this is something that is a testament to how we really want to support our customers in terms of their cash flow and really growing their business. So I hope I was able to answer all questions. Na-clear na yung ating Q&A sa Zoom. Mukhang wala na rin questions on the Slido. On the chat, mukhang okay na rin. So I guess last chance. Meron pa ba tayong pahabol na tanong or are we good? Because I'm also very excited to hear from our next speaker. Anything else? Mukhang happy na sila. Borzo team, mukhang okay na. So I hope you're able to answer all their questions. And again, kung meron pa, don't worry. Punta lang kayo sa website, live chat. We have top-notch customer service to be able to serve and answer all of your questions. Again, thank you so much, very much, participants. Thank you so much, Borzo, for inviting us. Appreciate it. And we are continuing to be a collaborative partner to you and hopefully be able to help you and to be able to help your customers as well. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Artie, for such an informative and very, very helpful presentation. So, for our partner merchants na nag-participate din dito sa webinar, kung gusto nyo ng one-stop app to manage all your financial processes para sa negosyo ninyo, kung from collection, disbursement, even up to managing your accounts, NextPay ang talagang pwede nyo gamitin. So, in addition to that, NextPay actually has a special gift for everyone sa ating participants. Kung screenshot nyo kanina yung QR code na shinare ni Coach Artie, all you have to do is scan that and you will be redirected to nextpay.io/Borzo to avail your 3 months free on the NextPay platform. So yeah, partner, Ai, meron ka bang gustong i-share na mga natutunan mo sa talk ni Coach Artie?
Actually, sobrang dami ko natutunan. Ang galing lang talaga ng digitalization itself, no? So, talagang ngayong pandemic, nag-start siya, pero until now, na kahit we're getting better, pero talagang nagbo-boom pa rin yung digitalization and sobrang easy and helpful talaga ng mga ganitong app. So, guys, please register now to NextPay. Let's use NextPay. And we have a free 3 months disbursement. So we'll share the QR code also to you guys. So yeah, easy. Wag na natin patagalan to. I'm really sure that everyone is excited for our next speaker. So introduce him, please.
Yeah. So bilang pinag-uusapan na rin natin ang digitalization from digital banking, ngayon naman pupunta tayo kung paano ba natin ipapahatid sa ating target market gamit ang digital platforms kung yung ang ating negosyo. So let me introduce our next speaker. So he's an entrepreneur and growth marketer with proven results in helping businesses speed up growth through data-driven digital marketing campaigns. He is the founder and CEO of Herrera Ventures Incorporated, which operates several digital marketing brands, including Agenex Digital, a growth marketing firm specializing in SEO and content marketing, as well as Small Business Network, an online community and resource hub for Filipino MSMEs. He also served as a fractional chief marketing officer of Astro Guild Ventures, a Web3 startup in which he helped grow its community to 250,000 in a span of 4 months and helped raise $6 million during its 2 private token sale rounds. Our speaker is a big sports enthusiast and has been a part of the volleyball varsity team from high school through college. During his free time, you'll find him watching an NBA game or playing a friendly game of poker. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome my good friend, Clary Herrera. Hi,
Hi,
Clary.
good afternoon, Easy, and thank you very much for the very kind introduction. And magandang hapon sa atin mga Borzo fam. Kung kanina napag-usapan natin kung paano natin mamamanage yung pera natin within NextPay, pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon kung paano natin mapapalago yung papasok na pera sa ating mga NextPay accounts using digital marketing and more specifically, finding and identifying the best digital marketing channel for your business. But if I might say, mga ka-Borzo fam, sorry, ka-SDN fam yung masasabi ko, but mga ka-Borzo fam, kami mismo, Herrera Ventures Incorporated uses NextPay. So I can attest to the wonders of that platform. Now, if I could just share my screen here, okay. All right. So, mga ka-Borzo fam, ngayong hapon, nasabi ko kanina na pag-uusapan natin kung paano nga ba natin mapapalago ang ating mga negosyo using the right digital marketing channel. But before I start, I just have a quick question for each of our participants right here today. Unang-una, mga ka-Borzo fam, sino sa inyo yung familiar or alam kung ano ba ang digital marketing? You could comment me, ME, on our chat box kung familiar kayo or alam nyo kung ano ba ang digital marketing. Alright, so feel free to comment it in our chat box. Unfortunately, hindi ko siya makita, but doon sa mga nagsabi, or kahit internally, nagsagot kayo doon sa tanong na yun, sa inyong mga familiar at alam ang digital marketing, kayo ba ay actively na nag-i-implement ng digital marketing strategies? So una, familiar ba kayo? Ngayon yung tanong natin, sino sa inyo yung actively na gumagawa at nagpapa-implement ng digital marketing for their business? May it be social media, Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO. So again, feel free to comment ME or me on our chat box kung kayo ay nagpapa-implement ng digital marketing for your business. Now, doon sa lahat na nag-i-implement ng digital marketing for their businesses, I would want to have an idea. Sino-sino dito sa inyo, yung mga nagsabi ng me, ang masasabi na successful yung digital marketing efforts ninyo sa inyong negosyo? Now, in terms of successful, you have your own definition of success. May it be based on your engagements, may it be based on your bookings, leads generated, or based on your conversions sa inyong mga websites. So, kung kayo ay isa sa mga nagsabi na hindi effective yung digital marketing campaign ko na wala ako masyadong makuhang ROI, kumbaga sa digital marketing campaign ko, then ang gusto nating malaman ngayong hapon is ma-identify natin dahil ba mali yung ginagamit nating platform kaya ganun yung nangyayari sa atin. Kasi yung digital marketing, parang tao yan, parang relationship yan. Kasi if you are with the wrong person, then no matter how much you try, of course, meron at dadating yung point na parang hindi siya mag-work. It's not you, it's me. Pero with digital marketing, the good thing about this one is it's easy for us to go back and identify kung saan nagkaroon ng pagkukulang yung ating digital marketing campaigns. And if you can remember, guys, around 6 to 10 years ago, you will always hear marketing professionals say na being online or being in digital is an advantage for businesses. But right now, 2019, 81% of people or 8 out of 10 na mga katao yung nagre-research muna online bago sila bibili ng any product that they would want to buy. So, digital tools, digital platforms are very, very important as part of the customer buying process. 8 out of 10 yung titigin muna in any online tool, any online platform. Now, noong 2020, sinabi ng Nasdaq na pinredict nila by 2040, almost everyone, 95% or 9.5 out of 10 na katao, yung mangyayari na nasa online na sila bibili ng mga products or any purchases and transactions. And just last year, according to WordStream, sabi nila na 63%, according to their study, 63% of businesses have increased their digital marketing budgets just last year, noong 2021. So, paano natin masasabi yun? Maybe because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It has really highlighted the importance of being digital for all of the businesses around the world. Now, yung binalikan natin na sinasabi ng mga digital marketing experts, 6 to 10 years ago na it is an advantage for businesses to be online, it's not really applicable ngayon by 2022. Because being online right now at this point in time is not an advantage anymore. It is a requirement. Because everyone, I mean everyone, will be doing their purchases, will be doing their product discovery process online. So if you are a business owner, if you are a Borzo fan, may it be you are an e-commerce website owner, may it be you have a physical store, may it be you have restaurant, lahat yan integrated yung digital marketing dapat sa mga proseso natin. So, before we move forward on identifying kung ano ba yung mga digital channels or digital marketing channels na dapat i-consider natin or gamitin natin for our business, let's first define para meron tayong baseline. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng digital marketing? By essence and by definition, according to MailChimp, digital marketing is the process of marketing or any campaigns that involves marketing na gumagamit at nagla-leverage ng internet tools, platforms, and any form of digital communication. So, any marketing effort na gumamit ng social media or any online tool or ng internet, pasok yan sa digital marketing. And ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng digital marketing channel? Just for us to have a baseline as well in terms of our terminologies. Now, digital marketing channel, ito yung nagre-refer sa any platform or method of delivery na ginagamit natin to implement our digital marketing efforts. So kumbaga, ito yung tool natin or the very simplest form or the very simplest term that we could use. Parang ito yung tool or kumbaga, better yet, tawagin natin siyang platform or a method of delivery ng ating digital marketing efforts. And for this discussion ngayong hapon, I'll be giving you guys a general run-through of the 6 most common digital marketing channels, right? Unahin natin, of course, yung pinakakilala na dito sa Philippines at pinakakilala ng most of the business owners around the world, yung social media, right? So social media, very straightforward. Alam natin lahat to dahil lahat tayo nasa social media. It refers to all of the digital marketing efforts that we have for our business conducted in any in any social media platforms. That includes organic and paid strategies. So, organic social media, organic efforts natin, yung posting, which we usually refer to as social media marketing, and includes the ads. So, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads, we can refer to it as a social media digital channel. Now, ano ba yung advantage of using social media? Unang-una, it's best for brand building and creating awareness around your product. So social media, we usually use it for, as the name suggests, social. We need to maximize the capability of the platform for us to engage, interact, and be social with our audiences, with our target market. And it helps us increase the customer engagement and bring our brand to a wider audience. Dahil sa social media, kanya-kanyang platform, may kanya-kanyang strengths and weaknesses yan. So let's start with the 6 most common or popular na social media platforms. Unang-una, Facebook. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So let's start with Facebook. No? For Facebook, as per the details and analytics and information online, it has 2.91 billion monthly active users. So ibig sabihin yan, buwan-buwan, may 2.9 billion na katao na gumagamit ng Facebook, may it be sa app or sa website ng Facebook mismo. And the largest demographic in terms of age range within Facebook is 25 to 35. So, sa Facebook, ito yung pinaka-common. And ito siguro masasabi natin as of right now, ito pa rin yung biggest na social media platform. And ang pinakamaganda sa Facebook is parang ginagawa talaga nila na all-in-one social media platform to. It has a functionality of integrating e-commerce into your Facebook page. You can create groups and communities within Facebook. And it has a very comprehensive advertising platform. So for Facebook, it's very common and very useful for us to build the community. Kasi meron na itong internal group capability. So parang nasa isang platform na tayo. And if you are an e-commerce owner, maganda yan dahil meron tayong Facebook shop na tinatawag. So kung wala ka pang website and you have your inventory, you can enlist it muna sa Facebook page mo. Walang bayad yon. Very, very free and very accessible. There are a lot of resources online on how you could read na kung paano mag-set up ng e-commerce or ng Facebook shop mo. So it has an advantage for mga e-commerce businesses. But aside from that, si Facebook, specifically here sa Philippines, it's one of the more effective na social media platform in terms of reaching the old audience demographics natin. So if you are a business targeting mga medyo oldies, no, Facebook pa rin yung pinaka-common among these few other social media na nilista natin. No? So if your product is medyo pang, let's say for example, gamit ng matanda, mas common pa rin na nandito sa Facebook. Although across the demographics of Facebook users, hindi pa rin ganun kalaki yung demographics ng matatanda. Pero still, ito yung pinaka-ginagamit nila relatively to the other platforms natin. And of course, may mga tao sa Philippines na Facebook talaga yung source of information nila. Because of the Facebook free, yung free Facebook access, di ba? Yung free internet not really free internet, but even if you don't have data, you can access Facebook. So yun yung inherent advantage as well of Facebook among the others, na very accessible siya even dun sa mga masa. So for mga products na pangmasa, sometimes yung mga masang Pilipino, ginagamit nila yung Facebook to really get their news, to really get their information online dahil yun yung libre na nagagamit nila because of free Facebook use. So with that in mind, later on, i-integrate natin itong mga information about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all. So with that in mind, let's move on to Instagram. Si Instagram naman, may 2 billion monthly active users with the largest demographics of 25 to 35 years old. Closely followed yan ng 18 to 24. So si Instagram, it's very, very good platform for visual products. Because as the platform was created, it was for photos, diba? Photo sharing. And if you are a business who's heavily reliant yung product mo in terms of visuals, like maybe your fashion items, mga dress, let's say you are an interior designer, let's say you are a construction firm, of course, you would need to highlight your designs and builds for your target audience to see, right? So si Instagram, mas madali siyang in terms of looking for catalog kung sakali mang nasa Instagram profile or timeline. What's the right term? I'm not really that active in terms of Instagram, pero if nasa Instagram profile natin, yung di ba 3x3 na boxes doon, so mas madali siyang makita dahil hindi siya natatakpan ng mga posts na iba, na hindi photos. So it's very easy for you to really highlight the moments and key visual assets of your business. And based on insights, it's the best platform for, again, visual and fashion products. And it is one of the preferred social media channel for brands who are looking to engage for influencer or with influencer across the internet. Now, later on, discuss natin yung influencer marketing is it's a separate digital marketing channel. But for Instagram alone, this platform, if yung product mo, na alam mo na dapat mai-highlight mo yung visual factor of your product. If it's a product that is heavily reliant on the visuals, then make sure that you consider your Instagram digital marketing channel. Now, let's talk about TikTok, which is one of the fastest growing social media platforms right now. And it's knocking on the door ng Facebook as the #1 and top platform. So TikTok right now has 1.2 billion monthly active users. And the largest demographics is 18 to 24. But I would assume na malaki din dyan ng sumusunod yung mga bata pa to 18. And the biggest USP or unique selling proposition nung pumasok sa TikTok is its recommendation algorithm. What's good about TikTok is you don't have to have a following, right? You don't have to have followers or likers sa profile mo for you to be seen by other people. If you can remember dati sa Facebook, kung sino lang yung friends mo, kung sino lang yung fina-follow mo na pages, kung sino lang yung naka-like ka na pages, yun lang yung mag-a-appear sa timeline mo. Now, dinisrupt yan ni TikTok. Dahil si TikTok, because of its recommendation algorithm, kahit wala kang follower, may chance ka na makita ng milyon-milyon, ng 100,000s of people because of its recommendation algorithm, because of the FYP. And other social media platforms have started to integrate yung pagsingit nila ng mga recommendations, like pages you may like, or mismo, mapapansin natin nga sa Facebook or sa Instagram, even Twitter, kahit hindi tayo nakalike, basta makita ni algorithm ni Facebook na similar yung interest natin to that page, mag-a-appear yan sa timeline natin. Bakit? Because it keeps users longer in terms of their time spent sa social media platform na yon. So with that, si TikTok, one of the best platforms in terms of engagements. And there are a lot of digital marketing experts that claim na si TikTok will be the platform of the future in terms of social media. And TikTok has gave rise to the short form video content, right? And right now, of course, yung mga tao, dahil sanay na tayo in an instant, nakukuha natin yung gusto natin, somehow pumasok siya on how we consume media and how we consume information. Right now, especially yung mga bata, but of course, I could be wrong, but based on my observation, right now yung mga mas batang generation, mas gusto nila yung mabilisang content. No? So that's why yung TikTok, talagang naging patok siya sa mga bata kasi because of the short form content. In a short amount of span time, 60 seconds, or I think up to 3 minutes na ngayon, but in a short span amount of time, you are able to get and process information agad-agad, no? And TikTok right now has started to push e-commerce, right? If makikita nyo, pinupush nila lately yung mga live selling, right? And it has integrated the TikTok shop, which is a very, very great feature for e-commerce businesses. And aside from that, in terms of your product, if you are targeting the young demographics, knowing that its largest demographics are mga bata and 18 to 24, then you would want to consider doing TikTok. But one of the, based on my consultancy work, because I do consultancy for businesses, one of the common feedback of big brands when they hear about the suggestion of you should be on TikTok, they always say na ayoko kasi yung positioning ko is more on the luxury side, no? Na-stock sila on the idea that TikTok is pangmasa. Right now, even the big brands are in TikTok. And it's not the presence within the platform that would affect your positioning for a product. It would be the quality and the content that you will be producing within TikTok that could affect your product's positioning. If you would like to be perceived as luxury end, of course, you have to produce the content that would show, that would be in line with the quality of luxury brands. So TikTok in general, aside from being able to be a good platform to push content even for mga non-followers, it's also, with that in mind, it's a great platform for businesses with less budget, no? Or with less product or brand awareness na nagsisimula pa lang. Bakit? Kasi if you produce a good content, if you produce a content na nag-engage yung mga tao regardless if they know you or not, then you will get visibility, right? Hindi mo kailangan mag-push ng followers muna bago ka makakuha ng wide audience. You can just really focus on producing good content, and if maganda yung engagements, it will be pushed by TikTok. Sunod, LinkedIn. LinkedIn right now is the go-to platform, social media platform for professional and B2B naman ng mga businesses. So right now, LinkedIn has 810 million monthly active users with the largest demographics of 25 to 34 years old. Now, kung sakali, itong LinkedIn hindi siya pang lahat ng businesses. Kasi LinkedIn is specifically for professional networking and of course for B2B presence. Now, itong LinkedIn, mas effective siya, as I have mentioned, for business-to-business type of businesses. So, if you are a business na tina-target mo is either business owner or mga corporations, enterprises, then you should look into LinkedIn. Now, maganda sa LinkedIn is, alam mo, na if you are trying to target these B2B clients or generate leads from B2B clients, then pasok na agad. I-consider mo na agad sa LinkedIn, right? But as we have mentioned earlier, it's also effective in terms of establishing a professional brand and putting your business as a thought leader in your niche or an industry leader. Next, Twitter. Right. So Twitter right now, sobrang malaki ang activity ngayon sa Twitter because of the recent pagbili ni Elon Musk and maraming changes na nangyayari ngayon. So right now, Twitter has, based on the data and information that I was able to get from my reference, 436 million monthly active users. Largest demographic nila is 25 to 34 years old. And ang maganda sa Twitter, unang-una, you can easily check yung mentions ng business mo. Kasi sa Twitter, it's mainly used by people for, number one, mga live happenings. No? Mas use si Twitter sa mga pagbigay ng mga live updates, right? Mga trends. Minsan dito nagsisimula yung mga feedback reactions ng mga tao in terms of events, no? Yung dito din siguro ito yung isa sa mga nag-perpetuate ng cancel culture. So if may hindi nagustuhan yung isang tao sa isang event online na nakita ng maraming tao, mag-tweet siya, then iba mag-react, mag-agree, then it will be shared by a lot of people, millions of people, and doon magsisimula yung movement, then magsisimula yung trend, or kung ano mang chismis, kumbaga. So, Twitter is very effective in terms of getting real-time information and feedback for businesses. Say, for example, you have conducted an event, and merong mga nag-mention sa Twitter, then you can go sa Twitter, tingnan nyo lang yung mentions tab nyo, and you can easily check ano ba yung feedback ng tao. And many brands use Twitter as an alternate customer service channel, even me. Okay? Ako, minsan kapag frustrated ako dun sa customer service ng isang brand, ng isang product na binili ko, I would tweet them. Parang itatag ko na sobrang frustrating. Recently, I had a tweet about the NBA app. As mentioned kanina, mahilig ako sa NBA. Nag-update yung app nila recently and sobrang daming bugs ng application. So, nag-tweet ako doon, I expressed my frustration on their app and they replied to me. So, that's one good opportunity and platform for you to get insights for your business or for your product. And it's also an effective platform in identifying and joining trends. Yung tinatawag nating trend jacking. Kumbaga makikisabay ka sa kung anong uso. And again, as mentioned earlier, it's a great platform for us to gain valuable customer insights. And lastly, we have YouTube. YouTube has 2.6 billion monthly active users. It has demographics specifically spread out siya between 15 to actually 45, I think. 15 to 45 years old. Just check, okay? 15 to 45 years old. And an advantage ng an advantage ng YouTube is number one, it's used by a lot of people on discovering content, right? Based kung ano yung hinahanap nilang information at the time. If they would want to watch a video on how to fix a broken sink, Kala nyo broken heart, no. Broken sync, then punta tayo sa YouTube, susundan natin. Minsan nga sa klase dati ng college ako, how to solve for, let's say, something about math problem, no? Doon mo susundan mo yung mga tutorials. Sikat dyan yung mga Indian tutorials, mga ganda yung mga tutorial videos nila. So susundan natin doon. And it's being used by people as the second largest search engine. And it's one great platform to utilize for content marketing, right? So ano ba yung content marketing? Basically, leveraging content that provides value to your users. Value could be based on information na hinahanap nila, based on entertainment, based on specific news, no? Getting information. So it's one great platform to leverage content for you to inform users of the value of your product or service. Now, it's great in terms of highlighting features and benefits. For example, let's say I'm recently looking for a car. Tapos gusto kong malaman yung specific information dun sa options na meron ako. Say for example, Nissan Terra, then we also have Montero, then we also have Fortuner. Di ba minsan mag-search tayo sa Google, sa YouTube, Nissan Terra comparison. Nissan Terra versus Montero, right? So it's a great platform for us to leverage yung video content natin to inform users, right? Based on the advantages, benefits ng products natin. And it's a great source of qualified traffic dahil nagpapakita yung asset nyo, nagpapakita yung marketing collateral nyo, may it be a video, or well, of course, for you to video, based sa kung ano mismo yung hinahanap ng taong yun at that point in time. Right? Kasi di ba sa Facebook, kunyari, sa social media, even hindi naman tayo naghahanap minsan ng, let's say, kotse, biglang mag-a-appear. Right? Mag-a-appear yung ads dahil siguro for the past 10 days, may sinearch muna tayong about kotse nun, right? Tapos nakita ni Facebook, then pinakitaan tayo ng ad after 10 days. Now, for YouTube, magpapakita yung video na pinroduce mo or yung ad mo if yun yung hinahanap ng tao at that point in time based on their keyword search. So that's why it's very great for us to use YouTube as a source of qualified traffic. Qualified meaning yun, at the point in time, interested yung taong yun dun sa bagay na hinahanap niya. Okay, so yun yung sa social media. And later on, I'll be discussing paano ba natin mahanap kung alin dito sa mga social media platforms na to yung dapat natin gamitin. But please bear in mind and take note kung ano-ano yung ilang information na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina about these social media platforms. Now, let's move on to website. Website, well, I'm sure familiar tayong lahat kung ano yung tinatawag natin na website. Which in terms of marketing, no, this could also be referred to as direct traffic. So ito yung mga tao na tinype nila dito sa search, not search box, but tinype nila dito sa browser box or browser field ng Google Chrome or Internet Explorer nila, yung mismong domain name ng website nyo. Let's say, for example, borzo.ph, right? So pupunta ako sa mismong website ng Borzo. Now, anong magkagandahan ng having your own website? Number one, you have complete ownership in terms of your platform, right? I have one client before who consulted with me and availed our services for the agency na anong nangyari na hack yung Facebook nila. They are creating or they are producing and supplying hummus, right? So nangyari, na-lock yung Facebook nila kasi may nag-try na mag-hack tapos na-lock out sila. Then yun lang yung asset na meron sila for their business. So during that time na hindi nila ma-recover yung business nila, yung Facebook page nila, hindi sila makapagbenta ng kanilang mga produkto. Kasi wala silang ibang platform na pagmamay-ari nila or hindi din sila present in terms of Instagram, talagang Facebook lang, no? So, ang makagandahan sa website, in case man na mangyari yung mga ganong instances, you have your asset, itong website mo, na ma-access mo pa rin, even if ma-hack ka. Or let's say, for example, maban ka. Say, kagaya ni Andrew Tate, di ba? Naban siya across all social media platforms. Ano mangyayari? Nga. So if you have your website, you have complete ownership on that asset, meaning hindi ka mababan. Most likely. Kasi ikaw na yung may-ari ng platform na yun eh. Ikaw na yung may-ari ng asset na yun eh. So aside from that, a lot of businesses leverage and use websites as a form of social proof. Some business owners feel like they are a legit business once na may website nila. So it's a good social proof somehow. And a lot of other customers and people see a business as more trustworthy if they have a website. That's just a very small part in terms of creating social trust, no, or social proof, but it provides value. And of course, yung website mo, say for example, you have an e-commerce business, they could have the conversions within your website. And sometimes mas madali yung conversion process because you have your integrations. So if you are an e-commerce business, let's say instead of having your Facebook page o order sila doon, magsasend ka ng form, sasagutan muna nila yon, ibigay yung customer information nila, then saka ka magsasend ng link for payment. It could be tedious for your customers. Now, let's say if you have your website, you could have an integrated process wherein log in sila, create account, then check out, check in. Sorry, not check in, but check out, then pay. Right? So pwede integrated doon. Hopefully, ma-integrate din ni NextPay yung kanilang, which I think they are doing right now in terms of testing, no? Na ma-integrate sa website yung payment processor, no? So, if you are a business owner, in terms of advantages and disadvantages of having a website, number one, you have a complete control, as mentioned. Added social proof. You could improve your conversions because you could experiment, A/B test in terms of the conversion process. Let's say nakita mo na yung mga, let's say for example, yung mga customers mo sa website mo, nakita mo na mas nagko-convert sila if yung call to action button mo is buy now instead of add to cart, right? So, kaya mong palitan. Kasi kung sa Facebook, hindi mo mapapalitan yung, most of it, yung buttons na meron dyan or yung layout or design ng mismong Facebook page mo. As it is yan, kung ano yung kinreate ni Facebook. Then, you could also have better analytics. Kasi, you could install these analytics applications within your website at mas makakita mo as may control ka the goals that you will set using Google Analytics. So, you could be more informed in terms of optimizing your marketing campaigns and your conversion process within your website. And of course, customer or consumer convenience. As mentioned earlier, instead of just having multiple processes na patalon-talon into multiple links for them to be able to check out yung product nila, they could have in one seamless flow within your website. But the disadvantage of having a website, sometimes it can be costly. No? There are a lot of website builders, mga website hosts na hindi naman ganun ka mahal for you to maintain every day. Actually, Google has a free website builder, right? Google Sites na tinatawag natin. But sometimes, if you're a business owner, of course, you would want it to look good. And having a well-maintained website could somehow at least aggregate pa rin yung cost of maintaining that. And it's harder to create, no? Not all business owners have the knowledge and ability to create websites. Right now, marami namang mga visual builders or page builders na lang na hindi mo na kailangan mag-code. But still, there's a learning curve. So if you are a business owner, instead of you spending your time on the more productive parts of your business, hindi mo na kayang mag-code ba? Yun na lang yung pipiliin mo, of course, yung makakapagbenta ka. And of course, as mentioned earlier, it needs maintenance. So let's ask ourselves, kailan ba tayo dapat mag-invest in a website? So let's specifically have an example for restaurants and e-commerce businesses. For e-commerce businesses, as mentioned earlier, you can start muna sa Facebook or sa Instagram or TikTok, no? So these are social medias na may integrated na shop functionality. Dahil based on the attendance natin, most of us are e-commerce website owners or mga restaurant owners. So if you are an e-commerce website or if you are an e-commerce owner, no? If yung processes mo kaya pa namang i-manage na hindi na sobrang inefficient within your Facebook or social media shop, then stick with it muna, right? Up until to the point na number one, alam mo at kaya mong mag-commit in terms of the maintenance and building the website. Pangalawa, alam mo na may value added yung website mo. What do we mean by value added yung website? So, let's say for example, nagbuo ka ng website, pero ang nangyayari, lahat ng transactions mo sa Facebook page mo pa rin ginagawa. So from website mo, babalik pa rin sila to order dun sa Facebook page mo or dun sa ginagamit mong links. Then ano yung value added ng website mo aside from accruing costs for your business? Wala, di ba? So if I am a business owner na may e-commerce store ako or restaurant owner, ang tanong ko, kaya ko bang mailipat at ma-improve yung process ko to my website, no? Para ma-justify ko naman yung cost na babayaran ko for it to be built and for it to be maintained. So, yun yung parang two simple questions that you could ask yourself whether nag-decide kayo kung kailangan ko ba ng website or hindi. The second purpose of your website in terms of value addition is kaya ba yung mag-generate ng bagong audiences or kaya ka bang bigyan ng more visibility ng website mo, and that is through organic search. So organic search, which is our third digital marketing channel na i-discuss natin ngayon. Organic search refers to the visibility ng website mo or any of your owned assets, maybe a Facebook, not really owned asset of Facebook, but business assets mo, Facebook page mo, or an article about you, and another website, pero kayo yung binabanggit, or mismong web pages mo sa search engine, sa Google. Right? Sa Google, there are 63,000 Google search queries in every second. In every second yan. So, tayo mga tao, di ba meron na tayong term na sinasabi na i-Google mo yan. Sa sobrang ginagamit natin lagi, it has already infiltrated our language, no? Or nagkaroon na tayo ng mismong term and definition for that particular platform na Google. Sa sobrang ginagamit natin tong platform na Google and search engines, no? Every time may gusto tayong malaman, sasabihin natin, i-Google mo yan. Nag-Google mo na ba? Or hanapin mo sa Google. Di ba? Because search engines are very important platforms in terms of product and information discovery. What do we mean by that? Ikaw, for example, if you are trying to buy a car ulit, let's go back to that example. If you bibili ka ng kotse, hindi ka naman agad-agad na alam mo na, sige, gumising ako, alam ko na Terra, gusto kong bilhin. Ang pwede mangyari dyan, magsa-search ka muna, what is the best car na semi-budget ka ba? No? Medyo napifeel mo na, aware ka na, no? Na, sige, parang gusto ko na magkakotse. Sa search mo, what is the best car under 5 million? Pupunta tayo sa search engines. So may nabasa tayo, nakita natin yung results sa search engine. Okay, may nabasa tayong article, ito yung listahan, mga under 5 million na mga kotse na pwede mong tingnan. So sunod mo gagawin doon, meron din pwedeng mag-search ka susunod na best car under 5 million in terms of reliability. So nagkaroon ka ng konting qualifier in terms of your Google search. So magbabasa ka ulit, no? Either video or magbabasa ka ng blog post, then maka-qualify mo ulit, mapapaliit mo ulit yung information na gusto mong malaman. So for example, ang sunod naman natin hahanapin is Nissan Terra versus Montero versus Fortuner, right? So with that one, meron na tayong options, product aware na tayo. And nakita natin yung role of search engines and Google in terms of providing options and information to our target audiences. So that's the value of Google. Kung kailan ka nila hinahanap, kagaya ng YouTube kanina, but dito on not just videos, no? Any piece of information across the internet, pwede ka nilang makita. So kung kailan kailangan ng tao, yung particular na product na yon or information na yon, so long as you have that particular resource or information within your website, may chance ka na makita nila sa Google. And if you would like to know more about search engine optimization, you can feel free to message me dahil that's one of our core expertise in terms of our agency. But generally, SEO or organic search, right, gives qualified traffic for your business dahil nga nakikita ka nila kung kailan kanila kailangan. And that is more important. Di ba? Not just on marketing, but in life. Kasi minsan may mga taong dadating sa buhay natin, naging drama. Pero diba, totoo. So minsan, may dadating na information, hindi pa naman natin kailangan yan. So makakalimutan din natin. But if you are present at that point in time, kung kailan hinahanap ng tayong information or product na yon, then qualified yung traffic na pupunta and inquiries or leads na pupunta for your business. And the good thing about organic search or SEO, you can target itong buong part of the sales funnel, right? Effectively. Later on, I'll discuss to you guys ano yung sabi natin with regards to sales funnel. But organic search is best for building visibility and conversions in general. Right. So just to give you guys a quick idea and example of our, kung ano ba yung pwedeng i-consider natin in terms of SEO. If you are a restaurant owner, right? Most of your target customers or your customers, possible customers, even me, whenever pupunta ako sa bagong lugar, isa-search ko, best restaurant, let's say, for example, nasa Baguio, best restaurant Baguio. Diba? And every time may nagsa-search ng localized query sa Google or sa search engine, Google is more specific, no? Every time na may nagsa-search na localized, what do we mean by localized query? So, merong qualifier na lugar dun sa hinahanap mo. So, either may city, may country, may specific suburb, no? So, let's say, for example, sinabi ko, near me. So, ibig sabihin, gusto kong makita yung within close proximity sa akin na restaurants. And ito yung makikita niyong una dyan. Right? Ito yung tinatawag natin na maps pack, which is a very important piece of real estate in terms of search engines for restaurant owners. Kasi dito tayo pupunta, even me, ang ginagawa ko dyan, titingnan ko yung list, no? Unang makikita ko yan, yung tatlo, of course. Ito yung tinatawag natin na maps pack. So titingnan ko yung reviews, titingnan ko yung photos ng ambience ng restaurant nila, if maganda ba, titingnan natin yung menu, if meron. So it gives a lot of important information for our target customers to decide if pupunta ba sila sa negosyo or sa restaurant natin or hindi. Now, if you are an e-commerce business owner, say for example, someone search for leather bag for men. Right? Makikita natin dito yung mga websites who are carrying in their inventory yung mga leather bags for men. So, makikita natin na very important talaga on giving ourselves a chance to be seen on search engines dahil sobrang dami na gumagamit nito. But siguro hindi ko na muna i-discuss tong search engines, how search engines work for us to have better time in terms of our presentation. But if you would like to know more about how search engines work, please feel free to visit our Facebook page at AGNX Digital, AGNIX, DIGITAL. Last Monday, nagkaroon kami ng workshop and webinar about SEO as well. You can find it on our Facebook page, yung recording. But let's move on to paid search. Now, ano naman itong sinasabi natin na paid search? Ano yung kinaiba niya sa Google or sa search engine or sa SEO? Paid search, ito essentially yung nagpapakita na ads, right? SEO or organic search refers to the natural na nag-rank. So ito yung parang kumbaga sa klase, yung totoong top 10. Very, very simplified analogy na lang gagamitin ko for us to better grasp the concept, no? Kumbaga sa klase, ito yung sa natural na criteria ng grades, no? When computing for grades, sila yung talagang nagpa-top 10 natin. Now, itong paid ads, for example, hindi ganoon kaswak yung analogy na gagamitin ko, but hopefully you'll be able to get the point. Kumbaga sa top 10 sa klase, itong paid search, yung nagbayad kay teacher. Huwag naman sana nangyayari na may ganon. Pero kung sakali, yung nagbayad kay teacher para mapasama sa top 10. Ganon yung very, 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 hindi ganon kaswak na analogy, but explains and captures the essence of explanation in very simple form about paid ads. So ito yung mga advertisements na nasa taas ng organic search results. And how it works. Nagbabayad tayo kay Google. We're bidding against our competitors na nagbibid the same keyword para ipakita tayo up top. Right? Before yung organic search results. Diyan kumikita si Google, part of its revenue stream. So, with that in mind, etong si Google Ads, paid ads, mabilisan yan. Compared to SEO, si SEO kasi it takes time for your website to rank because of certain factors, which you could also refer to the AGNX Digital na webinar. But si paid search, if medyo naiinip ka na mag-rank organically, or kung makita mo na kahit mag-rank ka organically, meron pa rin nasa taas mo kasi may mga ads dyan, no? So, you would want to appear up top pa rin kung sakali. Kasi for you to capture more clicks. So, ang mangyayari dyan, you'll be paying and bidding, parang Facebook ads din, no? You'll be paying for keywords na gusto mong mag-rank at magpakita yung iyong Google Ads, and it can bring you qualified traffic. Kasi, again, hinahanap siya kung kailan hinahanap pa rin, doon tayo magpapakita based on the keywords na hinahanap ng tao sa search engine. And it's best for conversions and lead generations. So, next digital marketing channel is email marketing. Now, in terms of email marketing, ito yung process of sending emails sa mga subscribers natin who opted in to our email list. So, I'm sure meron kayong email address. Hindi kayo makakasali ngayon sa webinar natin kung wala kayong email address. Tapos minsan may marireceive tayo ng mga emails like this. No? So, ito yung mga nakasubscribe ako, kumbaga, ng mga email marketing list. And email marketing, according to HubSpot, has one of the highest ROI or return on investment So for every dollar you spend based on the study of HubSpot, you will get $38 in return. So right now, around 2,200 plus na yung $38 because to massive conversion. So with that in mind, itong si email marketing, so gagawin natin, ang process dyan, you need to have a lead magnet na tinatawag natin. Kung saan i-encourage mo yung mga tao to subscribe to your email marketing list. So let's say, for example, I am a business owner and ang product ko, for example, is restaurants. No? So pwede kong gawin dyan, restaurant owner ko, para ma-build yung email list ko, I'll be offering to my customers na, hey, if you would opt into our email list, if you would provide your email address to us, I will give you 5% discount or a free drink on your next visit and dine in with us. Then ibibigay nila yung email address nila. Then from that email address, ipapasok natin siya sa database or sa email list ng ating business. Then pwede natin silang, kumbaga, pwede natin silang i-email or kung ano, text. Pero hindi text kasi email marketing to. Pwede natin silang bigyan ng information, announcements. Now, what's good about email marketing is ito yung mga tao who intended and opted in for them to receive updates for your business. I'll try to make this as concise as possible. So, with that in mind, itong si email marketing, mas maganda yung conversion niya dahil ito yung mga tao na nagsabi na, sige Clary, bigyan mo ako ng information. Or sige Clary, update mo ako pag may bago dyan sa business mo. So that's why email marketing is, it has high ROI in terms of return on ad spend, return on investment. So for email marketing, highly targeted yung audience. Highly targeted yung audience kasi ito yung nga, again, yung mga tao na nakilala ka, na-encounter ka, either physically, either in your other assets, either in your other digital marketing channel, sa social media nyo, sa website nyo, they provided their email address kasi bawal kayo manguha lang bigla ng email address kung saan, tapos i-email nyo. That's against the policy. No? So, ito yung mga tao na nag-express na, sige, Clary, update mo ako. And email marketing is a very great channel for us to nurture our leads. Meaning, say for example, yun nga, kotse. Parang gusto ko nang bumili ng kotse tapos nakita ko nag-opt-in ako sa email list ng autodeal.com. Si autodeal.com, bibigyan niya ako ng parang offers, kasi may promo. Itong particular brand na to, bibigyan niya ako, sasabihan niya ako, Clary, kumbaga sa email, Clary, ito may bagong promo tong si Nissan Terra, blah, blah, blah. So ako, alam ko na interested ako on that particular product, and kahit at that point in time, nagbigay ako ng email address ko, kasi hindi pa ako ready bumili, tapos after 3 months, naka-receive ulit ako ng promotion email from autodeal.com, parang, sige, may pera na ako, bibili na ako ng kotse na to, may promo, sakto. So, it's good in terms of really nurturing or growing the interest of your target audience, of your email list for your product. Para kahit hindi pa sila ready mag-purchase or mag-convert at that point in time, kaya nyo siyang intayin, kumbaga. So that's that. Next, let's have a quick, so ito yun, sorry. Ito pala yung isang example of an email marketing blast or isang email. So this is from Uber and that was extracted from spiralytics.com. Now let's move forward to the next digital marketing channel. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. Let's discuss influencer marketing, right? So very straightforward. I think lahat tayo familiar in terms of influencer marketing. But influencer marketing in general is about leveraging the brand, the audience of other personalities online so as they could highlight your product, they could introduce your product to their following, right? Within any digital platforms. So makikita nyo dito si Kylie Jenner. Kylie nga ba? Kylie Jenner yan. And influencer marketing, sometimes and most of the time, it can produce quick results. Kasi may existing audience na yan. And nilaleverage mo yung existing audience and following and community nung personality na yon, nung influencer na yon for your product. And it adds great social proof. Kasi for their following, para sa mga fans ni Kylie Jenner, right? It's either they would want to be Kylie Jenner, they trust Kylie Jenner, or they know Kylie Jenner as a parang authoritative figure in terms of something in specific topic or in a specific aspect of life. And if they see that influencer promote your product, then may tiwala na sila, napapasa yung, kumbaga, yung visibility, not really just visibility but yung inherent trust ng mga tao dun sa produkto na in-endorse ng influencer natin. That's why sometimes it really produce quick results. For example, my girlfriend, nag-TikTok siya and bumili siya, ito hindi naman siya binayaran, no? But bumili siya ng isang bag sa local brand here in the Philippines. And nag-create siya ng video kasi tuwang-tuwa siya sa TikTok, no? And doon sa video na yon, nag-viral yung video. Tapos yung bag na yon na sold out for that particular brand na binilhan niya. Tapos yung brand nag-reach out ulit sa kanya for them to send free bags for her to feature as well in another video. So that's an example of influencer marketing and the effect of influencer marketing. Even though hindi siya binayaran ng una, we can see that because of influencer marketing, because of a video created by another person leveraging the brand and leveraging the inherent following of that person, could really sell out products. And it's great for awareness, reach, and conversion. So if you're a new brand, bayad ka sa isang sikat influencer, instantly, you can be seen by a lot of people kung ilan man yung following niya. And 61% of consumers trust influencer recommendations compared to 38% na sariling buhat ng bangko, kumbaga, who trust brand-produced content. So it also produces, again, additional social proof and additional trust for our target audiences. And this is a sample of a sponsored product post ni Kylie Jenner. So let's not be confused, no? Even though sa social media pinoproduce or pinapublish itong mga branded content na to, dahil ang nile-leverage natin is yung influencer pa rin as a channel, then it falls within influencer marketing as a digital marketing channel. If we are posting organically on our page, then it could fall under the social media or nag-run tayo ng ads. Alright, so ito finding an influencer for your brand, just some quick tips, hindi ko na masyadong hahabaan. So number one, in terms of finding an influencer, you have to make sure that it aligns with regards to your target audience. No? You have to make sure yung audience following nila is sakto yun sa kung sino ba yung gusto nyong makakita ng brand at sino yung gusto nyong bumili ng brand nyo. Pangalawa, you also have to make sure that they have good engagement rate because there are a lot of people in social media who are buying the mga following. So you have to make sure na magbabayad ka kasi. So that's a disadvantage in terms of influencer marketing. Most of the time, you will have to pay. Or minsan nakakapag-X deal. Or bibigyan natin ng product for free, yung influencer, i-review nila, then they'll post something in return. So for finding an influencer, you could also consult Agnex Digital if in case man na gusto nyong makakuha ng ilang tips. Or you could perhaps read online, search tayo sa Google. Right. So yung ibang other digital marketing channels na hindi ko nababanggitin, affiliate marketing, it's basically generating affiliate partnerships. What do you mean by affiliate? So meaning isang entity, may it be a person, a blogger, right? Bibigyan natin sila ng parang kumbaga incentive na i-promote yung account natin or yung product natin through links, right? Through affiliate content. Meaning, kumbaga, medyo similar siya sa influencer marketing, but not necessarily influencer kasi yung sa affiliate marketing. No? They could leverage their own digital marketing skills for them to get visibility on behalf of their product and i-direct nila yung audience na makukuha nila into your own platform, maybe your website or Facebook page. And you will be giving a certain percentage of that product na mabibili from them as a commission. Video marketing, of course, leveraging yung videos natin, and display ads, meaning you would be having display collaterals on other websites na hindi nyo pagmamayari and i-display nyo dyan. Kumbaga ads sa website nila. So yung display ads na tinatawag natin. That's very simple, but the 6 ones or yung mga nauna na pinakita ko sa inyo, yun yung pinaka-common. So let's now discuss. Paano ba natin mapipili yung best na digital channel for my business? Unang-una, you should know your target audience, right? So give me 15 minutes and I'll wrap this up. Know your target audience. So first one, you should build and learn how to create your customer avatar and identify your ideal customer. What do we mean by customer avatar? This is an exercise this is a tool used by marketers for them to better understand and personify, right? Yung target audience nila. Ang gusto natin in terms of marketing, mas specific, mas okay. So, in terms of this exercise, ang gagawin natin, i-identify natin. Kumbaga, mag-create tayo ng gawa-gawang tao sa isip natin and bibigyan natin siya ng characteristics based on kung sino yung dapat na customers natin for our product. Kasi for marketing, ang gusto natin gawin is para bang kumakausap tayo ng isa or iilang tao lamang. Right? Ayaw natin na, sino bang customer mo? Kahit sino pwede. Then it's really hard to pinpoint and it's really hard to produce a marketing effort, marketing strategy na lahat pwede mong kausapin. No? Para kang sabog. Kumbaga, saan-saan direksyon yung punta ng marketing efforts mo. So the customer avatar, basically what we do is we identify the demographics na gusto nating target audience, ng ideal customer natin. Again, ideal. Kung sino yung best. Kumbaga kung sa atin, sa relationship, who's your ideal partner? Ano yung characteristics niya? Di ba pag tinatanong tayo gusto ko magaling magluto, maalaga, tapos matangkad, tapos blonde yung buhok, di ba? So, what you want to do is to do a similar approach to this. Build your customer avatar, identify nyo ano yung demographics, hobbies, leisure time, and identify nyo kung saan din sila usually naglalagay in terms of their activities. And kapag nalaman nyo na kung sino yung ideal customer nyo, ibangga nyo siya in terms of, ibangga nyo siya doon sa ating mga digital marketing channels. Right? You have to understand, ito bang ideal customer ko? Saan siya pinaka pwede kong ma-connect? O saan siya pinaka, kumbaga, visible? Na pwede natin siyang mapuntahan or kung saan pwede natin siyang magkaroon ng interaction. So, it's very important for you to, number one, know your target audience. Number two is to define your marketing goals. Ngayon, alam mo na kung sino yung kakausapin mo, dapat alam mo kung ano yung gagawin mo, ano yung gusto mo mangyari kapag nakausap mo na siya. Right? And you have to make sure that you have your key performance indicators or metrics para alam mo kung nagpe-perform well ka ba or hindi. Right? So, hindi naman pwedeng, kunyari, for example, nakita natin yung ideal partner natin. And bigla-bigla lalapit ka sa kanya, pakasal tayo dahil hindi pa kayo magkakilala. Di ba? So, you also have to understand what we call the sales funnel in terms of your defining, related to defining your marketing goals. You have to understand yung tinatawag natin na sales funnel. So, sa sales funnel, this is a term used and concept used in terms of marketing wherein sinasabi natin na bago bumili or bago magkaroon ng conversion action. Say for example, you are a restaurant. Of course, ang conversion action mo dyan is kumain. Pumunta sa mag-book sa iyong restaurant. If you are an e-commerce business, ang gusto mo dyan, ang conversion action mo is for them to buy your product. If you are a real estate or construction business, ang gusto mo dyan, ang conversion action mo, either mag-inquire sila or mismong makapag-secure ka ng kontrata. So, yung conversion action natin, sinasabi sa sales funnel, bago dumating, yung bawat customer natin dyan, dadaan muna sila into certain stages, right? And ang unang-unang pupuntahan or ang unang-unang dadaanan nila is yung awareness stage. Kung saan alam pa lang nila kung ano yung problema. Right? Like for example, kanina, problema ko, lagi akong, siguro let's use another example. Say for example, we have a product. Ano bang magandang e-commerce product? Let's say, for example, we have a laptop, MacBook. Okay. Let's say, for example, we're selling a MacBook. So, yung unang pwedeng mangyari for my target audience or customer, maging aware muna sila, teka, para kailangan ko ng better way of, or kailangan ko ng tool or a gadget device for me to work. Right? So, yun yung awareness stage. Alam pa lang nila kung ano yung problema na meron sila. Okay? The second is pupunta sila sa point na parang interesado na sila na bumili. So let's say for example, pwede kasi ako maghanap ako ng mga laptop options ko, right? Pero hindi pa ako interesado bumili at that point in time. Right? But dadating sila sa point na okay, interested na sila na bumili. Say for example, ang susunod ko na nga hanapin online, right? Is best MacBook under or best place to buy a MacBook. Right? So say for example, dalawa kayong sellers on that particular country. Example lang naman. So let's say ikaw seller A at saka si seller B. So ikaw seller A at seller B, pwedeng dun kanya makita sa interest stage. So alam na niya yung options niya. Now pupunta na siya doon sa decision stage. Usually, magde-decide siya sino ba better? Option A review versus option B review. Titingnan niya yung pricing. Option A price, MacBook Air. Option B price, MacBook Air. Right? So doon na siya yung decision stage. Kung saan alam na niya yung options niya and tinitingnan niya kung ano yung deciding factor. As the name suggests, decision stage. And doon lang sila pupunta sa action kung kailan sila mag-convert. So if you have your marketing, no, if you have your marketing campaigns, if you are trying to identify your digital marketing channel, you have to understand ano ba muna yung priority natin. Is it to build awareness? Is it to convert our audiences na? To build interest pa lang ba? Right? And match nyo siya to your digital marketing options na channels. Right? And again, hindi pwedeng bigla ang action ka na lang. Let's say for example, hindi ka pa kilala. Very, very new brand. Tapos itatry mo na agad na bentahan ng mga tao about your product. Then most likely, mababa yung conversions nyo. So you have also to understand which among those platforms and channels yung pinaka-effective in terms of your current marketing goal. Next one is very important for you to know and understand the industry benchmarks. Right? We have Google. Di ba? Ang ating paborito at pinakamahaasahan na tool. Kapag may hindi ka alam, pumunta ka sa Google. Tingnan mo. And you could easily search Digital Marketing Statistics 2022. O kaya, gawin yung specific sa industry nyo. Best Marketing Channel for E-commerce Business 2022. And you can look at case studies of similar businesses in your industry. Research kung ano yung ginagamit na, kung saan nagpo-focus yung competitors nyo in terms of their digital channels. Tingnan natin kung ano yung statistics and trends right now. So let's say for example, for e-commerce, naglilipatan na yung mga tao sa TikTok. Then of course, you have to consider that as well in your digital marketing campaign and how you choose your digital marketing channel. Right? And of course, pang-apat na step. So kanina, dapat kilala mo kung sino yung bebentahan mo, yung audience mo. Pangalawa, dapat alam mo kung ano yung dapat na focus na gawin mo muna in relation to your audience, no? In terms of your marketing campaign. Sorry. Next is alamin mo kung ano ba yung best practices. Then, sunod is dapat alam mo din kung ano yung budget mo. Kagaya kanina nung sinabi natin in terms of social media. Ano? Social media marketing is very, very easy to start. Hindi mo kailangan ng ganun kalaking budget unless you would want to run ads, no? So, kanina yung TikTok din. Say for example, you are a really new brand and gusto mo to really push muna yung awareness about your product. Then you might consider TikTok kasi doon you just have to make sure na i-focus mo yung product producing valuable content para makakuha ka ng initial traction. Then funnel them into Facebook sa susunod, right? So you have to have an understanding of how much you could utilize for your marketing campaign and pwede mo siyang ibangga dun sa digital marketing channel na gagawin mo. And just a quick one, hindi naman kailangan na laging bongga or malaki agad yung budget mo. You could be more efficient in terms of how you spend your budget if you have the right digital marketing channel. Next, know your resources. Very important. No? Alam mo yung budget mo, sunod naman, alam mo kung ano yung meron ka na pwedeng i-utilize mo. Alin yung platform na kaya mong i-manage consistently. That's very important. Right? In marketing, consistency is a big key on how you would be successful in terms of your campaigns. Number 2, ano ba yung skills, talents, human resources na meron ka? Kasi baka mamaya, piliin mo sa TikTok, no? So, of course, you need to produce video. Either hindi ka naman pala ganun ka-comfortable. But of course, as a business owner, you need to be comfortable in terms of these new trends and learn these new trends. But in case, for example, hindi mo naman pala kaya mag-commit na mag-produce ng video every week. So, paano ka? Diba? So, you have to understand, kaya mo bang mag-commit? Sino yung kaya mong magamit? Do you have a team member that you could assign for that particular digital marketing channel? Kaya ba nilang i-handle yung digital marketing channel in terms of their skills? Video editing, kailangan ba? If kailangan natin, kaya ba ng tao natin? Next, don't be afraid to consult an expert. And in terms of consulting an expert, you can reach out to another person na nandun sa industry nyo na may business who has been successful in terms of their digital marketing campaign, you could ask them. You could outsource a consultation to an expert. Like me, I am a digital marketing consultant and we have an agency, right? If you have the finances, going back to fifth or fourth point natin, if you have the budget, then as a business owner, it would be more logical for you to outsource that to an expert, for you to have better chances of succeeding. Number two, for you to have a more efficient way of approaching things. Kasi kung ikaw yung gagawa yan, aaralin mo at hindi ka expert, magkakamali ka. Right? So don't be afraid to consult an expert and look on mga ganito, webinars, di ba? You could get insights from experts on activities like this one. And other digital marketing tips natin in terms of your process of identifying which one is the best channel for you. Number one, you could focus muna on one channel, right? Especially for those small team or if you are a solopreneur. Hindi mo kayang i-occupy lang lahat. So identify kung alin yung unang ipagpo-focusan mo, which again, go back to the processes that I have mentioned earlier on identifying kung alin, then expand mo unti-unti. Pangalawa, don't be afraid to test. Sometimes people, kapag hindi nag-work yung unang ginawa nila in terms of their marketing, titigil na sila. Now, what you have to understand is sometimes sa digital marketing talaga, it's a constant trial and error. But of course, you can mitigate yung mga pagkakamali mo if you are well-informed sa ginagawa mo and of course, if you have proper planning. But don't be afraid to test. Sometimes talaga minsan may hindi magiging effective na campaign, then pag in-implement mo yung bago, tinweak mo kung ano yung ilang konting nagkamali, then it will be effective na. Then, wag nating tipirin yung marketing if we can. Because marketing, again, it's an investment. And just like any investment, kung magkano yung ilalagay at ipapasok mo doon na time and effort, ganun din yung proportion na makukuha mo. You can expect na wala kang ilagay na investment on that particular campaign, then you expect a big return. So you have to think that way. It's an investment in terms of digital marketing. Next is you can connect, collaborate, and learn with other business owners as well. Dahil hindi naman kailangan gawin mo yan ng mag-iisa ka. Like for communities like Small Business Network, you can learn with other business owners. We have activities as well in terms of this webinars. So for that one, again, at the end of the day, as a business owner, it's your responsibility to, number one, make sure that you are maximizing your opportunities. No? So that's regarding about collaborating with other business owners. That's regarding about making sure na you also consult an expert. So that's our, very sorry I over time, but it's our rundown of digital marketing channels for your business.
Thank you very much, Clary, for that very, very well informed presentation. Ang dami kong natutunan actually from
Thank you.
choosing the right platform for a business as well as utilizing my resources para ma-make sure na maiko-communicate ko na maigi sa tamang platform na napili ko yung aking business goals. And actually with that, I think our participants also have their own questions for you. So first one is from Sir Martin. Hi, Sir Clary. Can you recommend a website that is free and can provide reliable statistics or data to check industry benchmarks?
Sure. Number one, HubSpot. Yun yung isa din sa go-to ko na website when checking industry. Industry data, information, Statista. I'm not sure if that's the right domain name talaga, statista.com. They also publish researches and information about digital marketing. But generally, just go to Google, Sir Martin. Search mo lang kung ano yung specific statistics na gusto mo makita for a platform, for a channel. Then, lagay mo lang yung year. Of course, you have to make sure na updated yung information na kinukuha natin. But yeah, generally, just use Google. But if you would want to have a specific list, HubSpot, WordStream for PPC, for pay-per-click advertising. You could also use ano pa ba yung isa na ginagamit namin usually for our agency. Meron isa for Facebook mismo, actually, they are publishing in these websites, Google Insights. So you could use those mismong platforms na kung anong ginagamit mo. They publish usually every year some statistics about their platform.
All right. Thank you so much, Clary, for that I hope Sir Martin was able to take note kung ano ba yung mga reliable websites na ginagamit ng ating expert on his own digital marketing campaigns. Then another question is, what is the difference between social media and content marketing? This is a little
Marketing.
technical. Yeah.
Actually, there's a gray area nga naman kasi. If you think of it that way, but by definition na lang, tingnan natin, in terms of social media marketing, you're leveraging the social media platforms, no? So long as it's inside the social media, you could refer to it as social media marketing na channel. But in terms of content marketing, it's hindi ko sinama sa content marketing dito, but a lot of websites refer to content marketing as a channel as well. But there are a lot of channels naman talaga na you could add to the list. But content marketing kasi it encompasses the platforms. Content marketing refers to really leveraging content for you to market your product or service. So it could be a video, it could be a blog post, it could be a visual collateral. So you could refer to that as content marketing. But again, the more important, I think, question that we should answer is, regardless if it's social media marketing, content marketing, alin dito yung pinaka-effective for my target audience? Alin yung nag-engage sila, kung sila pinaka-effectively pag-create ng touch points. So hopefully nasagot ko kahit papaano na basta social media na ginamit natin within organic or paid social media marketing. Content marketing, any content that you are leveraging, it could be referred to as content marketing as well. Hindi naman natin kailangan na exclusively sila. Basta kailangan lang nating malaman kung paano natin sila i-maximize.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Another one is what I think medyo nasagot mo na siya dun sa answer mo dun sa naunang question. But someone asked is what do you think is the most effective marketing channel?
It would depend. Lagi ko sinasabi. Ito yung lagi sagot ng mga marketers. It would depend. But it really would depend on your target market, target audience. And it could actually, sometimes, even the benchmarks ng mga industries, sometimes may instances na hindi pa rin din iba yung mag-a-apply for your business. But generally, in terms of most effective, no, maybe you could share, Sir Anonymous nga lang siya, kung ano yung business mo. So as we could provide siguro starting points. Kasi at the end of the day, digital marketing is about adjusting to the data na meron ka, adjusting to the results. So you could have your starting point na, okay, maybe based on my target audience, based on my customer avatar, ito yung pwede kong simulan, then tingnan natin as we move forward with our campaign if it really is effective.
All right. Okay, just last one question. This is my personal query for you, Clary. No? Kasi a lot of the clients that I work with Borzo ay MSMEs. And yung madalas, yung capital nila is limited. So I would like to know how much does it cost to build their own website here in the Philippines?
Actually, Google has a free website builder. It's called Google Sites. Para siyang Google Form na binubuo niyo na website. Integrated din dun yung mga other Google Workspace products. So that's for free. Ang puhunan mo lang dun ay tiyaga at pasensya. But of course, if you would like to have, for Google Sites kasi, you don't have your own domain name. Domain name yung may .com, .ph, mga ganun. So you can have your own domain name. But if you would like to purchase your own domain name, meron dyan yung mga domain name, 200, 300, 600 per year. Sometimes may offer pa si GoDaddy na 600 pesos for 2 years. Basta hindi ganun ka-common yung domain name na gagamitin mo. So that could start within less than 1K. Now, if you would want to have yung mga websites naman na siguro mas may functionalities, yung Shopify, I'm not really sure with regards to the pricing nila ngayon, but I think it starts with $15, $12 or $20 per month. So yun yung papasok na talaga. Now, of course, you are getting features naman din kasi dun sa mga websites na yon, Shopify, WordPress, siguro dun sa Shopify, WordPress, mas kailangan mo ng technical assistance and expertise kasi hindi siya kagaya ng Google Sites na sanay ka sa Google Form, madali siyang tingnan. Minsan, kailangan mo ding i-custom code yung website, but there are templates naman that you could use. But there are other local websites, products as well, SaaS, here in the Philippines. Prosperna is a good one. Prosperna has given some talk with the SBN community. They are very, very good in terms of e-commerce businesses, and even on e-commerce businesses, kaya yan. So for that, terms of your starting cost sa website, 1K less, kaya na yon kung gusto mo ng domain name, but even free using Google. Actually, meron din free yung mga Wix. May free version yung mga Wix. Of course, very limited lang yung features na mga gamit mo.
Yeah. At bilang napag-uusapan na rin natin yung mga free resources para sa ating mga business partners dito sa ating webinar. Clary, I heard that AGNX and SBN Philippines also give free resources about digital marketing. Siguro baka pwede mo kaming kwentuhan about it.
Yeah, sure. So, Small Business Network, unang-una, it's a resource hub and community, online community for Filipino MSMEs. That's actually, hindi kami kumikita doon. Talagang tulong namin for our mga ka-SDN at mga Filipino MSMEs to help them learn more about digitalization. And we conduct every month activities, webinars like this one to our ka-SBN community members. So may Facebook group kami, search nyo lang Small Business Network Philippines, and meron kaming mga activities again na ginagawa dyan every month. Now, sa AGNX naman, for AGNX, right now, we are specializing on search engine optimization. So we help businesses rank on Google organically so as they can bring down the cost of Google Ads over time. Now, for that, to AGNX, we do webinars as well. Last Monday, nagkaroon kami ng SaaS SEO webinar. So for mga software as a service ng mga businesses and startups here in the Philippines, you could access yung recording natin by searching AGNX Digital, AGENIX Digital on Facebook, and makikita nyo doon yung pinaka-recent recording namin. But generally, if you would want to learn more about SEO, digital marketing in general as a business owner, feel free to send a message on any of our Facebook page, especially Small Business Network. Then we would want to give you guys the needed resources for you to upskill.
All right. Thank you very much, Clary, for sharing
you very much,
your
Gigi.
expertise. And now to bring us in the next part of our webinar, I have here my partner, Ai. So Ai, take it away, please.
Thank you, Izzy. So I would like to thank both Coach Artie and Clary for sharing us their expertise. And as a way of saying thank you, please allow me to share with you our certificate of appreciation. Let me just read it out. This one. Okay. Oh, sorry. Can you see my screen? Can you see the certificate?
No, not yet. Ay.
See. Oh.
Yeah. So habang
is-
inaayos natin
yeah,
yan,
yeah.
let me just remind our audience to don't forget to get your freebies from this webinar. So we have free 3 months worth of disbursements from NextPay. Just click the link dun sa ating chat box, nextpay.io/Borzo to claim your free 3 months worth of free disbursements, courtesy of NextPay. And of course, don't forget to like and follow AGNX and Small Business Network on your social media channels for free digital marketing resources. All right. I think our shirts are ready.
Yes. Okay, so allow me to read it. This certificate of appreciation as a key speaker in delivering benefits to your company, a guide to succeed in 2023 webinar. Award the certificate to Coach Artie Lopez for sharing his valuable insights and encouragement on the topic how to level up your business through digital banking solutions during the webinar held via Zoom organized by Borzo Philippines, given this 18th day of November 2022, signed by Aurea Marie Bueno, yours truly, your marketing manager, and our country manager, Ms. Fritz Jane Araque, MBA. So thank you so much, Coach Artie.
Thank you also very much. Thank you so much, Borzo, and thank all the participants. Maraming salamat.
Okay, and then to award this another certificate for our another speaker. Here you go, certificate of appreciation as a key speaker in delivering benefits to your company, a guide to succeed in 2023 webinar, to Mr. Clary Herrera for sharing his valuable insights and encouragement on the topic choosing the best digital marketing channel to drive business growth during the webinar held via Zoom organized by Borzo Philippines, given this 18th day of November 2022, Signed by Aurea Marie Bedo, Marketing Manager of Borzo Philippines, and Miss Fritz Jane Arake, MBA Country Manager of Borzo Philippines. Thank you so much, Clary.
Thank you very much, Easy, Miss Fritz, and mga Kaborzo fam.
All right. So I think unfortunately this webinar has come to an end, but we would like to say thank you to all the attendees here today. We really appreciate you giving your time. I know it's a Friday, it's a may weekend na, pero you're here with us, and we hope to see you again on our next webinars.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Have a great
Thank
weekend,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.